Everybody, welcome back to another brand new live stream episode. Tonight, we're going to be covering the brand new Series 2, and we're looking at the hobby boxes. Don't usually do too many hobby boxes, so we're going to go ahead and give them a try, and we're going to be doing some personal rips tonight. So, we have the following for you. We've got personal rips of these boxes, these good old hobby boxes with one guaranteed auto or relic per box. And we also have a continuation of the team breaks from last night. So I'll let you know that we have, for the team breaks, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 7 from leftover from last night that are all about half filled or so. One of them is sold out. And then I added some Series 2 breaks as well for those of you that wanted to get into those. Here's what we have available if you'd like to grab a spot. Break B is all sold out now. That's the Bowman retail rounds sold out. There's just a few spots left in Break E. Break F is about half filled along with G. Those are the Super Mixer rounds. Break J for Donruss has about 12 spots left. Break K has about 12 spots. That's a mixer. About 20 spots in Break N, which is a 20-box mixer. R only has 1 spot left. That's a jumbo round of Series 2. We have a second round of jumbo for Series 2 as well. Then we've got team breaks for hobby rounds as well in T and U. We may combine those 2 rounds. If we get close, we may take these and move them in there and call Break T plus U if we need to, so we can get that one to go tonight. And then we have personal rips right here. I only have 2 cases of hobby that I can afford to do for personal rips. So if you wanted to grab a personal rip spot, the way I sold it is if you take a spot in one of these first 7 breaks, B through N, you can grab a personal spot as well. Kind of like a little combo there because I only have 2 cases to work with here because all the other cases are reserved to send packs to the Patreon members in the June Patreon packages that we will be starting to put those together probably this week. And Alan says, hey, how are you, Jabs? Any success in the Raccoon drama? Hey, did you watch the video today? The last 30 seconds, it is the epic conclusion of the Raccoon drama. And, man, I caught him. I got him. I definitely got him. Some of you said, nope. Since he broke free of your cage last night, he's too smart. He's not going to go fall for it again. Well, about 5:19 a.m., the camera picked him up. He went in there, and I trapped him. And this time, I zip-tied the cage shut. Because what happened, caught him last night, he broke out of there. And I was watching on the security camera. He was throwing his entire body into the side of the cage. And that's how he was able to pry himself out, I guess, before. The thing was, I don't know, just extremely aggressive. He was growling at me and he was lunging at me, and I was pretty scared. By the way, this whole box is for Jonathan Lay. I couldn't even carry the cage. He broke the handle on the cage. So I had to get a stick and put through there to pick the cage up. Then I put that cage in a large Amazon box. I had this giant Amazon box because I had just bought pool filters for my swimming pool, and those are pretty long, and there's like 4 of them, so it was a big box. Put the cage in there, and then I taped the box shut. And so I'm driving along. I drove it like literally almost an hour away, so it could not come back. Jonathan's up right now. And as I was driving, about 5 minutes into the drive, I could hear it back there. Its paw, or with its fangs, comes reaching up through the box like this, like something coming out of a grave. And I thought that it had somehow broken free of the cage and it was going to jump out of that box at me. I was ready. I literally was still driving, and I was ready to open my door and just like bail, just like slam on brakes, throw the car in park and bail and get out of there because I thought it was going to jump out. But I guess it had its little paw through the cage. It was crazy. If I wasn't driving, I would have turned around and videoed it for you. But eventually I got it taken to, I actually let it out at this really nice park that's over the mountain, way past this town called Jennerstown. And there's like nice baseball fields there. There's a water source, a river and all that, and lots of woods around. So I went to park there, and literally I was like, oh, this will be perfect because there's a big trash can there. I can get rid of this box. It's going to have poop and stuff all over it, poop and pee on that inside that Amazon box. So I throw the box in there, and literally about a minute later, this guy comes up. The whole place is empty. It's this big complex. There's not a single car there. This guy in a truck comes up and tells me I'm not allowed to do that. So I don't know if there's a camera or what. He's like, you can't put that in there because you'll be overflowing our trash, and we'll get charged $130. I was like, oh, all right. And so I was like, I guess I'll just take it back. And he's like, I see you caught a raccoon there. And he's like, yep. Talked to him about it a little bit. I thought that my plan, I was like, I'm never going to get rid of this thing. I'm going to have to load it back up into my car. But he said, I'm going to go drive off and get some more trash here. So I guess he was just reporting for duty and saw me there. He's like, yeah, you just can't put that in. But luckily, literally about 2 minutes later, the big trash compactor came and took everything. And so I was able to get rid of that empty box. I broke it down and flattened it out and put it on the bottom. And I asked the guy if that was okay if I put it flattened out. He's like, yeah, that's okay. You just couldn't have it overflowing. But anyway, I freed it. And it took about 4 minutes to free that thing because there's like a clamp on the side of the cage, and every time I would go to like mess with the clamp, it would lunge at me, and I was afraid that it was going to scratch me because it could get its paws a good 3, 4, 5 inches outside of the cage. And I had to, eventually I got that clamp undone, and then I cut the zip ties. There's an advanced stat, and then and then as soon as I got it open, there's Anthony P. We'll sleeve that one up. As soon as I cut the last zip tie, the door just flew open. I was like, oh crap. I felt like it was gonna come get me. So I sprinted away like a big freaking baby. It's all in the video at the end of today's video. Last 30 seconds of it. The mix, is that the fastest you've ever run? Yeah, it probably is the fastest I've run for some time, I would imagine. No hit yet in here, by the way. Still looking for that. So the whole raccoon drama is done. I've been listening intently all day for, if there's any other sounds from the chimney for baby raccoons or anything in there, but I haven't heard anything, so I think might be in the clear. What a city boy. Yeah. Hey, I was able to trap a raccoon. That's the first raccoon I've ever caught. First game I ever caught, really. Ron Roberts is here and says, I recently paid 184, 2 in F and 1 in K. I think you only gave me 1 in F. Ron, I trust your word. I'll go ahead and add a second 1 in F right now. Sorry about that, man. There's the second one. I have you down for 3 in F now. Should you have a total of 3? I got you at spot number 2 and also 13. And now with another one added, that gives you spot 14. So there you go. Ron Roberts ended up with the big one last night. Rich says, next time throw the cage away to the pool. Just throw the cage in the pool and drown it. Yeah, I and that was a possibility, but then, I don't know, I guess that would have seemed cruel. There's Will Brennan. Even though that thing's been causing me trouble, but still figured I'd let him go out and live the rest of his life in the forest. Houston Astros card right there. Oscar Colas is one of the top 10 rookies in this. And we have a Jackie Robinson still looking for the hit in this box. This personal box, which is for Jonathan Lay. It's a Juan Soto 80. How about Juan Soto? 5 for 5 today. Juan Soto, batting average up to 265. His OPS is actually 12th best in all of the major leagues. So Juan Soto, for his poor start, is now just kind of like having a Juan Soto-esque season. The average is still a little lower than you'd like it. I'd like to see him hit 300, and I think he might get there. Juan Soto's back. I actually tried to bid on a PSA 10 Juan Soto card today. It was at like $40 with like a few seconds left, and the eBay has some weird new update. I noticed I bid on it with just a few seconds left like I usually do to snipe, and then it said auction has already ended. then I noticed that there is a discrepancy of about 10 seconds between what you see on the search page for time left and then what you see for time left once you click on the auction. So lost on that one, but I'll get another one. I really love Juan Soto. The mix says, are we go for tomorrow night? We are, man. I got all your stuff, your 5 boxes ready to go. I haven't opened up and looked through them yet. There's a Ramon Urias. Couple of those boxes were split open on the end, so I hope that cards in it like fall out. Like on the sides, they were split. I don't know if some team bags made it out or not. I hope not. And here's the hit. Wow, I hate this. I hate this. Not the card. I hate it when they give you one of these and that's your hit. So Jonathan, that counts as your hit. It's a manufactured relic. Let's keep track, by the way, of relics to autos. Right now it's 1 relic for 0 autos. I was watching another break today and I felt like there was a substantially higher number of relics than autos than what we saw with Series 1. Series 1 from 2023 was absolutely loaded with autos. It was about 50% autos to relics, which was crazy. Keith said, I bought a PSA 10 Soto 54 on eBay last week. Nice. Hey, those are going to be going up. They should be. I mean, I think they will be going up at least. Patrick says, eBay got me today too. There's a complete lag of, it's a new update. It's weird. Like when you click on the item you want, it like brings up some weird like pop out. I hate it. I don't know. I hate the new eBay app. So let's see, we've got Nolan Ryan. Oh boy, there's an upside down card here. It's either going to be an autograph or a numbered card. It's Julio Urias to 150. It's going to be a blue. Like to fake us out this year. So Jonathan Lay, that's your personal box. All those cards go to him. We're doing personals tonight and also team breaks. So if you'd like to get in on any personals or team breaks tonight, by all means, you can go to Patreon and check it out. Xavier says, should I get a jumbo or 2 hobby boxes? I would honestly get 2 jumbos. I know everyone, at least from what I've heard so far, people are saying hobby's the way to go. I don't know about that. I'm still a jumbo guy. I've opened some jumbos last night. I thought they were pretty decent. That first box, I don't know. Jonathan unfortunately got stuck with a freaking manufactured relic. Here's box number 2 from the personal rounds. This one is going to go to Nick. So Nick L. Nick will have a spot in the team breaks coming up. Also, by the way, we'll be getting into those team breaks here in a little bit. I figured we'd start things off with some personal reps. And then we can keep adding personal spots too. Like even after I do these 13 boxes or whatever, later on, down the road, a couple hours from now, someone wants to grab a personal box and a combo spot with a team spot, we can do that. Break E just sold another spot. Travis Williams grabbing a spot there. That's spot number 26. Thanks, Travis. That leaves 4 spots left in Break E. All right, Nick. Let's see what we can do for you now. In this one, Richard Callow says, how much is it for a spot? Well, there's all different prices, really. So here's the pricing sheet for you. I'm going to put it in the chat. If you're a Patreon member, you'll be able to buy into our breaks. There we go. HKP says, haven't received my May package yet. Shipping usually takes a couple weeks to. Oh yes, you're an APO box, so that's probably why. Those I think I sent yours near the end of May, so it should be there soon. If you need tracking on it, let me know. I just sent you. You're Nathan Cheney, right? I just sent you something today. I sent your Saturday Showdown stuff today, along with your team breaks from last week. So those will be there. I don't know how long APO takes, but they'll be there. They're on the way. Here we go with the next one. Nick L. Good luck to you. Mark says, my friend got a Ronald Acuna bat down rookie card. How much is it? Well, about 6, 7, 8 months ago, it was about a $300 card. I don't know what it is now. I don't know if it's gone up or not. Acuna's been playing great, so potentially. And Tony says, good to see the Raccoon got a new home. Sad day for the Jazz family. Bless that pissed off little guy. He was mad. Did you hear the sounds he was making? That thing was really, really mad. And it actually woke me up today. I usually wake up, I don't know, like, went to bed pretty late, so Jordan Walker will sleeve that one up. I heard all this banging on my deck, like right below my bedroom, and I was like, oh man, we got him. That's got to be one thing. Sound of a cage rattling as he was throwing his weight around in there trying to get out. So it's like, all right. So I ended up getting up a couple hours earlier and driving it up over the mountain, actually into the next county. I drove him over to Somerset County and left him off. About it was like a 40-minute drive from my house. I looked online when I was on the way. I was like, is he gonna be able to find his way home? Which his home would be my chimney. And I looked and said on Google that they can travel up to 18 miles. So I was like, all right, well, we're going over 18 miles then. I'll just keep going. Holden says raccoons can get huge. Yeah, I read they can get up to like 25 pounds. Antonio says they get so mad it's scary. You saw that thing like lunge at me a couple of times. I was just trying to free it, and it was, they have all kinds of diseases. Heather asked me if I got scratched, and I did get an injury today, just a minor one. I got bit by a spider, I think. There's 2 little dots right here. You can probably barely see it now. 2 dots. I went out to my shed to get a glove. The glove I was going to be like carrying the cage in case it like reached out and tried to scratch me. And also I didn't want to really touch the cage because it had been touching the cage and it was like it had pooped in the cage and everything. So it was just not sanitary to touch any part of the cage. I'm actually glad Heather's the one that thought up of put the stick through the cage and carry it that way so I didn't have to touch it. So I put a glove on from the shed, and there must have been a spider in there because I felt something, and I looked, and it's a big red mark, and there's 2 dots, which I believe would probably be a spider. Hey, look at this. O'Neal Cruz. That is a beautiful card right there. Home field advantage. Love that with the Clemente Bridge in the background and a pirate ship. Very, very nice card right there. Ellie De La Cruz almost hit one out of the stadium today. Did you see that? It was like the back row, 458 feet, 114 miles off the bat. I couldn't believe it. That guy, it kind of reminds me along the same lines of O'Neal Cruz. All the hype about O'Neal Cruz being tall, lanky, light tower power, speedy. It's like the same player, just about. So that'll be really cool to watch those 2. We have an advanced stat card right there for Nick. So, Nick, congratulations on the advanced stat card. And actually, I didn't mean to say that. I meant on the case hit home field advantage versus Bryce Turang. Jimmy Scams is here. What's up, man? Said I pulled a J-Rod hometown today. Very nice. That's a good one. I haven't pulled that one yet. I think that might actually be the first. Is that the first home field advantage I've pulled? Very nice. So let's go into the next one. Still looking for the hit. HKP says that they knew a guy who had a raccoon as a pet back and they raised it since its eyes were closed. Wow, that will climb around in his shirt. That's pretty gross. There used to be this one neighbor girl that would sometimes come down and hang out in the yard and stuff, and she had a pet rat. It was disgusting. Like the pet, she would literally have it on her shoulder like it was a parrot or something. And I'm pretty sure it would like crawl into her shirt too. Pretty gross. Not a big fan of rodents at all. Here we go with this middle stack. There's Anthony Volpe. Volpe off to a kind of a pedestrian start. Josh Young's a good one. Another nice rookie class. No huge major names in there. With the biggest upside, would you say it's Volpe? He might be the biggest superstar of the group. Corbin Carroll's probably right now the best overall name in this. Masataka Yoshida is doing really well. But of course, he's a little bit older. You can see his birthday here was, did they not give 1993? So he's 29. About to be 30, so is Yoshida going to be worth anything? A 30-year-old rookie? In the long run, probably not too much. I mean, right now, it's going to be a nice card, but how long is his MLB career going to be? He's already nearing the end of his prime. Garrett Mitchell's a nice one, having a good year. He might have another 3 decent years, but he's 30 years old, so I don't know. Nate Roberts will take Walker over Volpe. I think, for my money, the more I think about this, I think it's Walker and Volpe and Carroll are the top 3. like in some sort of order. Right now, in terms of performance, Corbin Carroll is probably number one. I mean, he's definitely number one of that group if you look at the stats. But long term, I think those are the top three. In Series 1, it was Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, and Michael Harris. And you have other great rookies as well to chase after. You never know who's going to end up being the consensus number one 5 years down the road. Sometimes it takes 5 years to see who is going to be the best guy. There's a George Springer Black. I still can't believe we pulled an Adley Rutschman Black. Can you believe that? People in the comments were saying that card is over $1,000 if it's a PSA 9. So I saw one raw sold for, I think it was about 600 or so. Pretty crazy. I never did the community poll. I got so busy today that I forgot to put that one up. We have our next hit here. Weird. Leover Piguero. Topps loves this guy. I don't get it. They gave him his own relic. He played literally one game in the big leagues last year as a COVID call-up. And he hasn't really been anything special in the minors for the past 2 years. I don't get it. But hey, it's a Pirate relic. Sorry, hey, Nick, it's a Pirates box. You got Leover Piguero relic, and you also got a case hit of O'Neal Cruz. So, unfortunately, Nick's a Phillies fan, so I don't know if he's a Pirates hater. Traditionally, Phillies and Pirates fans don't really get along all that well. I don't really hate Phillies players. I know when I was growing up, for some reason in the 90s, Phillies and Pirates had a big rivalry. Like the Phillies fans hated the Pirates fans and vice versa. The teams didn't like each other. I guess it was a Pittsburgh Philly state rivalry thing. So right now, let me get the hits put in your box. We also have to get your silver pack. Can't forget about that. I mean, he might end up being a decent player. I'm not sold on him, though. You want to check on him? I always like to. The best website out there is baseballreference.com. It's like the back of your baseball card stat line on steroids. It's amazing. Everything you ever wanted to know about any player is there. Leover Piguero, like I said, he played in one single game in 2022, and he's got all these cards and parallels and now relics, and he's got autographs. And he's currently in the minors. Let's check him out and see how he's doing. Let me get Nick's cards put away while I'm doing that. He's hitting 263 in the minors, which is, it's about average. That's probably about an okay average. It's not a superstar average. 5 home runs and 213 plate appearances. The OPS is a 759, about average, all around. Average stats, nothing crazy. It's in Double-A ball. Last year in Double-A at 259, his OPS was 692, which is a bit worse. I think people got pumped for him in 2019. He hit 326 in 2019 in rookie and low-A ball. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of funny he's got all this hype about him from Topps. But third box up here is going to be for Ryan Halverson. Again, if you'd like to grab a personal box, all the info is on Patreon, and we'll be getting into the team breaks here as well after we do these personals. Ryan has box number 3. Right now, we're 2 relics to 0 autographs. I feel like we're due for an auto. Like I said in a break I watched today, it was probably about 3-to-1 was the ratio. 3 times the relics than the autographs. Might be due for an autograph right here. We'll see. What do you think about the Pirates game today? It was at 12:35, so I was busy with the kiddos and stuff. So I did not watch any, but I saw that they lost. What, 9-5? The A's just man, taking the Pirates winning the series. Is that the first? I guess is that the second win of the series win of the year for the A's? Didn't they beat the Braves in a series? You can't overlook crappy teams. You never know. Thanks, Keith. Winning Girl says, kind of sad the Raccoon saga is over. I'm actually glad now I've got to pick up the pieces and get rid of all of the poop out there. Landmines all around the pool. Ghostface is here. What's up, man? Says, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, Julie, how's it going? Sam says, how about them Reds? Yeah, the Reds... I'm a little worried. Maybe Ellie De La Cruz might be the spark they need and rattle off a bunch of wins. The Central's up for grabs. It's wide open. All the teams are just average at best. What's the first place team right now? The Brewers the first place team right now, like two games over right now. It's not very good. There's Nico Horner, green. He's probably the number one guy right now, Corbin Carroll, honestly. In terms of value, it's always tough. One thing I like to do when I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, so Anthony Volpe might have the highest upside. Corbin Carroll's doing the best right now. So sometimes what I like to do is go to and type in, let's, for example, 2023 Topps 1988 Corbin Carroll autograph, because I'm sure he has an auto in that 1988 set, right? And then I like to see what it sells for. And I see one's listed on here for $195. That's I hope we pull that tonight. That would be pretty sick. And then what I would do is I would also like to search Anthony Volpe. I could see the Corbin Carroll 1988 Retro Auto is selling for an average price of about $130 to $150. That's about the price, $130 to $150. If we look up Volpe and see, this kind of like is the tiebreaker for who's valued higher. And Anthony Volpe, he doesn't have a 1988 auto in this. What? How does he not have one in this? That's weird. Maybe he has the Baseball Stars auto. So type in Volpe auto. You gotta have a Volpe auto in this, right? 2023 Topps. I'm not seeing him. He's got some Bowman autographs out there. Wow. That's one way to kind of determine who's a little bit more valuable in the hobby right now. He doesn't even have a Baseball Stars autograph, so that's weird. I thought for sure, with him being one of the top rookies, that he would be listed in here. So with Corbin Carroll coming at 130 to 150, that puts him a little bit behind where Gunnar Henderson was and Michael Harris were when their releases came out. Those cards were about $200 to $300 for those 88s. I think they both have dropped some since they both have not played very well. Don't forget about the Frankie Alvarez. Yeah, Francisco Alvarez for the Mets is a very good player as well. Lots of power. Holden says, with a buddy yesterday out here in California, and you guys pulled a redemption from Big Lots, Series 2. Big Lots never stocks their cards around here. Strike says, what page do you use to price the cards? The easiest for me is I just go to eBay and I type in recently sold. Krusty says he uses 1991 Beckett. There's actually some card dealers out there that I swear, there's a Volpe for you, Ryan, still use their old Beckett magazines from 1991 based off some of the prices I sometimes see at card shows. The next big card show I'm looking forward to going to is June 17th. It's going to be at the Washington Crown Center Mall. 300 tables. It's like the National of the Mid-Atlantic. That's a lot of tables, 300. It's going to fill the whole mall and then some. Literally the entire mall is going to be filled up from entrance to entrance, down all the hallways and everything. It's a dead mall anyway, so there's nothing going on. So I'm pretty sure that everyone that's at the mall is going to be there for cards. Volpe has an 88 auto. Why didn't it come up? I don't know. Maybe in my haste, I typed it in wrong. Do I have any Ji-Hwan Bae cards yet? I do have his base Series 2 card. So I have that one set aside. I don't have any of his autographs or parallels or anything like that. All right, Ryan, let's see what we have in your next one here. You've got a Jordan Walker, top 3 rookie from this class. I'm just going to go with Jordan Walker, Volpe, and Corbin Carroll, my top 3. I know there's a lot of other guys that are worthy of consideration, guys like Kodai Senga. Here is Target Field, the Twins card. Have I pulled any parallels of Ji-Hwan Bae yet? I don't think so. I don't think that we have. But I like him. I love the speed. Players that steal bases. Always fun to watch. All right, Ryan, here we go with your 4th and final stack. We are still looking for the relic or the autograph. Haven't found any gold mirror image cards yet at all. By the way, if you're wondering, I'll show you at the end how many parallels you get from a hobby box. We'll check it out here. I take out all the cards I don't want to sleeve up, which is usually the top rookies and parallels, and I'll show you what we've got. Josh Young was the AL Rookie of the Month for both April and May. Yeah, he's one too. That definitely, he kind of gets overlooked a little bit. Josh Young. Austin Hedges, gold card, but he's another top one. He was a first-round pick by the Texas Rangers a few years ago. And it's yet another relic. It's Frankie Alvarez this time with the pinstripe. So we just talked about him. He's one of the better rookies in this class as well. Robert says he thinks this product is boring for Series 2 this year. Just not a big fan of any of the rookies. There's no, like, huge rookie names right now, like in years past. Like last year, you had the J-Rod and Bobby Witt excitement of Series 2. We opened a whole bunch of 2022 Series 2 all the time, looking for those short prints. You don't really have that. I mean, there's some nice rookies. There's some depth to this rookie class, but there's no major names that people are kind of like drooling over right now. Here's the silver pack. Hobbies so far, I don't know, I'd probably give them, I've got a numbered card here. Corbin Burns, purple. So there we go. Corbin Burns, that one's going to be numbered to 75. So from this box, here's what you got. Relic and 1, 2, 3 numbered cards. I don't know. I think Jumbo would probably be better. Obviously, Jumbo would be better if you do it 1-to-1 against the hobby box. But I'm even saying like 2 hobbies to 1 Jumbo. I would still choose the Jumbo to 2 hobby boxes at this point. That's just me. I mean, these hobbies might start to heat up. Let's see what we have the next one. Box number 4. Let me check the name on this one. This name tag is for Josie Hilton. Spot number 4. I think this is Josie's inaugural buy-in with us. So, Josie, good luck on your personal break. We'll be getting to the team breaks here in a little while. Before we bust into this box, I'll give you a quick update of what we have available in those team breaks. If you'd like to grab a spot, B is sold out. That's Bowman Retail. These are mixer rounds with 10 different boxes. There's only 4 spots left in E, and there's some spots in F and G. 2023 Donruss, if you want to see a bunch of those boxes ripped, we got about 12 spots left there. This is another mixer round. All the white is open. This right here is a blaster box round of 20 different blaster boxes. Break R is almost sold out. That's Jumbo. We'll be doing that one tonight for sure. Break S is filling now. Break T and U are hobby box rounds. We may combine these two, and so we can run that one. And right now we're working through some personal rips of the hobby boxes. We're on Josie's box right now. So Josie, let's see what we can find for you. Got kind of a weird cut path on that that one. See what we can find in this. Alan says, I've been scooping up rookies from 2018 and mostly very few of 2023. Yeah, there's a lot of nice rookies in 2018 for sure. Will De La Cruz get a rookie in 2023 update? I was reading the comments. Somebody said that it's probably going to be Series 1 next year. They said they're going to hold him back, which I think is terrible. Freddie says, do you think retail for Series 2 will be just as bad? I think it's going to be a little bit better because they have a couple new foils. They have, I think, a blue foil and a purple foil that are going to be numbered. So you're going to have 2 additional numbered cards to chase after. Ellie De La Cruz is now the fastest player in the MLB right now. Says Top Gun. 10.83 seconds. Home to third. That's crazy fast. That is ridiculous. Corbin Carroll's next, fastest at 10.97. Krusty says, dude, I think they use Series 1 tops as TP at Wally World now. You'll be seeing those in the MJ Holding repack boxes. I wonder if I can sell my cases back. I went a little overboard. I still have, I think, 8 or 9 cases of blasters from Series 1. We got Hayden Wesneski here for Josie. It's out of $4.99. MJ Melendez. Thomas says, what box would be the best to open right now if I just got into collecting? That's always a good question. And the answer can always change. A lot of it depends on your budget. if you got a larger bankroll and you're willing to spend a lot of money, I would say if you want to spend $200, buy a jumbo of this product and try to put the set together. You'll get a guaranteed autograph that way. Or if you just want to kind of dip your toe in the water, then get out there and buy blaster boxes of 2023 Bowman, which is the best bang for your buck from retail by far. Joe Meadows here says, glad you got that pest raccoon, Eric. Make that clip a short. Happy flagship series 2. I should have made it into a short, huh? That wasn't a bad idea. I wonder if people would have liked to have seen that. I didn't know if people were interested in that whole raccoon saga. People that don't maybe check in with the live streams. I think that's the only place I've really talked about it in length. But I figured, we'll wrap it up and show you. Figured that in case this raccoon bites me and I need to go to the doctor and, find out if I have rabies, it might be good to have a video of how the raccoon was acting. So I decided to film it and also to show you guys the ending of the whole saga. There's a Francisco Lindor. How do you feel about retail complete sets? I have a bunch of them, actually. I don't know if I'm crazy about them. I think having one on the shelf is okay. I might sell my other ones that I have. I don't know why I need like a green, a red, a blue. Like I've got the different colors of factory sets from the past couple years. There it says Bowman, start with Bowman Baseball. Yeah. And go with the Bowman Blasters. Those are good. The Man, the Myth, the Legend says, hey, Jabs, check this out. I opened up a blaster box of 2023 Heritage today. I bought from Walmart. I pulled an Natalie Rushman rookie auto. Man, that's nice. You just never know what you're going to find. Hector says, did you find any gold mirror image variations yet? We did not. This is only box number 4 that we're doing. Ross says, can you move me from the hobby round to jumbo for series 2? Yeah, I'll do that right now. Ross Bernstein. Let's move you over. Let me see if somebody else grabbed that last spot in break R before I go ahead and just put your name in there. Yeah, we'll put you in break R. So break R is now sold out. And break S is filling, which is also jumbo boxes. We have another payment that came in. It's going to be from Justin Waltrip. He wants a personal box plus a spot and break each. Thank you very much, Justin. So you'll be at spot 27 in break E. That leaves 3 spots left there. And we'll get you for a personal box as well. Then the personal rip's coming up. Keep going through all these hobby boxes. Hobby boxes have gone up in price. I think last week they were $89 on blowout cards. Today they're $99.95. So it's up to $100 a box for these. An increase of $10. And there's nothing going on there. Let's see if we can find our first autograph. Here we go. We have so far, in the first 3 boxes of the night, pulled nothing but relics. Holden says, Ellie will be in Series 1 next year. His Topps Now card says call up instead of rookie. Okay, that's weird. Good call on that one, though. Good catch. Yeah, they want to hold him back, make his rookie 2024, have a big seller. I wonder who the big rookies are going to be in the update series. There's Ken Waldichuk. It'd be easy to figure out, I guess. You could just simply go back, look at all the rookies that have appeared in the big leagues so far, then look at the rookies that have had cards in Series 1 and 2 and see who's missing. There's going to be some names for sure that aren't on that list. Corbin Carroll, we are 4 for 4 on relics. He's one of the big rookies, top 3 rookie in this class. And Jordan Walker's in there as well. But what's up with all the relics? I'm telling you, Series 1 was about 50% autos. That has swapped. A lot of people are saying Hobby's the best. Hobby's the best because the gold odds went from 1 in 33 with Series 1 down to 1 in 18 for Series 2. So the odds are, in your favor for this product. But I don't know, because they took the autographs out of here for the most part. They didn't take them out, but they made them tougher to find. Next pack, we've got a silver pack hit. Randy Rosarena. It's a gold foil right there for you, Josie. So, Josie, thank you very much. Congrats on the Corbin Carroll. That's the best relic so far. Then we'll see what we can find in the next box, which will be box number 5. Let's go ahead and check the name on this one. This next box is going to Justin Witt. Justin Witt. I would bet you there's going to be 3 autos out of this case. That's back to how it used to be. In a hobby case, you usually get 3 autos, sometimes 4, but no more than that, which is why it was so good in Series 1 when we were pulling 6 or sometimes 7 autos. HKP says, these hobbies are brutal. I should have ordered jumbo. Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying, buy hobby, buy hobby, buy hobby, but I was like, well, just because the odds are better doesn't mean they're better. I was worried about this, that they would take the autos out and put them all in. I guess all the autos might be in. It'll be interesting to see retail. Maybe we'll do a whole case of those. How much for a personal box? They are comboed up. So the price on the personal boxes, they were $100, which also covers the shipping. So I basically was selling them for like $87, plus I had to add 3% for PayPal plus $10 for shipping. So I sold them for $87 plus the fee, so $100. And then I added them in with a team break. So the prices on Patreon are for the box and also 1 team break. Ross says, there's only been 4 boxes. I feel like the personal round's been going on for hours. How long? 41 minutes. Jeez. I'll pick up the pace a little bit. Sorry, guys. I've been enjoying the discussion tonight. Yeah, I'm going 10 minutes a box. Let's just get to we'll start to get a little more to the hits. I've been staring at my computer a lot more than usual because my chat on my phone on YouTube doesn't work anymore. I guess I should delete the YouTube app and reinstall it and see if that works. Krusty says, I haven't seen much in jumbo either. I'm predicting hot packs will be the retail hangers. Am I doing personal jumbos? No, I don't have enough. I only have 1 case of jumbos left right now, Albert. I was supposed to get some more today. They came into a local hobby shop, and I was supposed to go pick them up. And I went in there, and the girl said, just come back tomorrow. They're not in yet. So I only have 1 more case here, and we're doing some team breaks with that. There's an Adley Rushman. Get that one sleeved up. We'll see what else we have. I guess... You know what? It seems like that hit always comes from last stack anyway, so we'll pick up the pace a little bit for Ross and everybody else that feels like there's a Brandon Nimmo. Lots of base in here. There's Jordan Walker rookie card. Maybe they're lying about the odds because Series 1 was sort of done. I don't think they're lying. I feel like each box has given us about 2 golds, which the odds are 1 in 18, so that would make sense. Any fire hits yet? No, not really. This is the 5th box. I'm betting you, Kenny, there's an autograph in this box because we've pulled nothing but relics so far. This is another reason why I kind of stay away from hobby boxes because they take a long time to rip open all 24 packs. Some folks saying that the hobbies are kind of dragging a little bit. James Altman right there. Here's a Carson Kelly silver foil. No gold foils in this. The gold foils are only in the jumbo boxes. Just another reason to buy jumbo, in my opinion. I'm hoping that we can start to see some Series 2 on the shelves. Maybe there's Adley Rushman 88 this weekend at Walmart. I checked Steel City today, and their retail cases aren't shipping until June 23rd. There's Jeff McNeil. I bought some cases, and they're already en route to me. So I'll have the blaster boxes before... maybe most Walmarts, hopefully, and I'll bring you a video preview on them so you can see how good they are. He says, I heard fat packs are supposed to be loaded. We'll see about that. We were also told by a lot of folks Well, I've watched a lot of different videos. People like to break these products down a few days or a week or two in advance, and everyone was saying the hobby was where it's at. I don't think so. I disagree with that. I think the jumbo is still where it's at. Kenny agrees with me. The man, myth, the legend says, was the raccoon angry? He tried to bite you out. He kept lunging at me. He definitely tried to bite me. That thing was nuts. And another freaking relic. 5 freaking relics. Brian Bayo. Not a single autograph yet, and that's 5 boxes. So that's $500 worth of cards we've opened up, as each box is $100 a piece. And not a single autograph. There is a silver foil card there, also Tony Gwynn. And here's the rest of your base cards for you, Justin. Let's move on to the next one. Kenny does say that, oh, we got to do your silver packs. Cannot forget those. Someone gives you the whole series of base cards and the best hits, win-win. Yeah, you get the whole set for the most part. Not always, but from what I've seen, usually you do. All right, let's go ahead and check out the next personal box here. It's going to be box number 6. Can we finally find a freaking autograph? It's going to be for Travis Williams. Let's get your name on a card. We are repurposing these sensors from the retail boxes from last night. He says there's no great way to sort. You can do alphabetical and start early if you're like him. That sounds like an organizational nightmare. I'd just sort them by, when I was a kid, I would sort them by year and by brand, and that was it. I might take the good players and put them at the front of the stack, but if I had like 1992, I'd have like my tops there, my upper deck there, my Donruss there, all split up. I wouldn't separate them out into player. I wouldn't separate them out into team either. I would sort them by brand and then put the best cards at the front of each box. But everybody has their own different way. Like if you collect a certain player, maybe that would be easier for you. But I never did that. All right, Travis, here we go with yours. Brendan Davis, Frankie Alvarez, 88 tops. I like the 88 tops cards. They're pretty cool. Adley Rutschman, favorite Suns. It's going to be a blue border parallel. Unfortunately, not numbered. Strawman says box 7 is going to have the autograph at last. Are we really going to go 6 boxes without a single freaking autograph? We got to find one in this one. We've got San Diego Padres team card, icy orange right there. Bobby Witt, home run challenge card. Peyton's calling an auto in this box. You would think. I bet you there's. If I had to bet right now, I would. This is like you're playing roulette in a casino, and the and like black has come up like 5 times in a row, and you're like, oh, black can't come up again. Betting on red. It's got to be the other one. So now this is. I'm betting on the auto here too. What do I think the best hit is in Series 2? What do you mean the best hit? The best, card? It's kind of tough to say. Right now, I've got Volpe. I've got Corbin Carroll. Miguel Vargas, who gets an 88 card in here. And I've got Jordan Walker as my top 3. And I'm not really sure what order I want to put them in. I think long-term, there's Corbin Carroll. We'll sleeve him up. Long-term, it might be Volpe is the most valuable one, especially if he can take over that shortstop position and be a lifelong Yankee. Could he be the next Derek Jeter type player? Maybe, but I mean those are big shoes to fill. So usually it's unlikely that any rookie can live up to a Hall of Famer. I feel like most of the 95% of the time these rookies that people are betting on fail to be what people think they were going to be. I sure hope De La Cruz is going to be an absolute star. Caleb says Volpe all day. Yeah, some of these players get off to a little bit of a slower start in their careers, and then they really get going after a year or two. There's Jordan Walker. He started off well, but then he got sent back down, but he's back now. Nick Senzel is one guy. He's got a rookie in 2019. He's never really done it. Look, his negative WAR every year except his rookie year. First year he came up and did all right, hit 12 home runs. He's been terrible since. I remember Nick Senzel was like a top 5 rookie in 2019. And now he's just a bum in terms of value. Not in real life, obviously. Also, other guys from 20... Yeah, like, remember Keston here? There's Francisco Lindor. I used to like him. He's been another big disappointment. Ross says, you should have your kids open the next stack of packs while you go sort through cards to save time. They're all in bed. My oldest is still up. But I'm telling you, she'll go a lot slower than me. I sorted out break A3 today. That was the only one I got through. I was shipping some stuff in my other free time. And I'll get the rest of these sorted. Heather's currently working on break D. She's sorting 4 rounds tonight and probably tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to work on more after this one. All right, Travis, you're due an autograph or relic. I think it's going to be an auto. We can't have freaking 6 relics in a row. That would be just freaking awful. And look at this. It's another freaking relic. It's a nice... I like the 88 design. 6 relics in a row. David says, hope you pay her well. What do you think sorting around would be worth, David? I think I pay her well. Sorting around... It takes me about an hour to sort one round. Like this round right here, this would be about an hour. Basically, every row is about 30 minutes if you can go super fast. I can sort them a little bit faster. I think it takes her an hour and a half. It's a good question. Like, what would that be worth? Like, if you were going to hire somebody to sort cards, what would you pay? I think I'd pay decent. But yeah, I do pay her for it. There's Ryan Mountcastle and Shane McClanahan. And Travis, I can't believe it. We are 0 for 6. Literally 0 for 6 on autographs. Top Gun's $10. $10 an hour to sort cards. $20 an hour, says Kenny. $20 an hour is what most folks are saying. Here's spot number 7, George Weinert. How much are robotic sorters? I pay her more than that, guys, but if there was a robot sorter, I don't know if I'd trust it. Heather was sorting cards one day, and a family friend came over and says, I wouldn't do that. Looks so tedious. I wouldn't do that for $100 an hour. Because there's 30 stacks of cards, and you got to like find each one and put them down there. Everyone has their different methods too. Like Ross says, I have a trick to sorting by team. First, I sort by color of logo because it's easy to distinguish when I sort the teams. Hey, that's your method. I've got my method. I do American League on the left. I do a National League on the right, and I do them by division. So I have 5, 5, and 5, 5, 5, and 5, and there's rows, and there's 5 stacks on this side, 5 stacks on this side. I do them alphabetical, and I could probably do it with my eyes closed. And I love sorting cards that have logos on them that are all going the same way. Like, for example, if I go and say, like, when these flip upside down, it's kind of annoying when you're sorting them. But it's got kind of like a robotic nature to it where I can just see a card and just put them down. Maybe I should do a video to show you me sorting. I'm Brandon Nimmo. I could probably do, like I said, I don't know how many cards would be in here. Let's see, maybe like 1,500 cards. I don't even know. There's Jordan Walker. Could probably get it done in an hour. So sometimes the spot that slows us down is then the team bagging takes a little bit of extra time, and you got to put all the names in there. I don't use a sorting tray. Nope, just a nice flat surface. Kenny says, Legend had to the Jazz Pacer and Panini points. I hate Panini points. That's such an awful thing. I freaking hate Panini points. Remember we went to Walmart and I said, Timmy, I'll buy you anything you can carry. Well, he pulled a Panini points card out of one of his boxes. We sent off for it. he had like, I don't know, 250 Panini points or something like that. You couldn't really get anything. We were just looking. And I think the only active player that he could get was Frankie Montas. So we got a Frankie Montas auto. And did you know that it cost like $9.30 to have the freaking card shipped? It cost more to ship the card than what it's worth. That card is maybe a $5 card at best. When I saw that, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, can you just have like free shipping and just plain white envelope it to me with a stamp? Yeah, the cheapest option is $9.30. What a ripoff. There's a Ramon Urias and Joe Ryan back to back. Timmy should have took the super box. Everyone was saying that. If he would have taken the super box, he could have built a nice base and then build it up from there. But hey, Timmy's one of these kids too. I was kind of like this too when I was a kid. If you give them a choice of something, they will stand there for 20 minutes and just look at everything and trying to decide. I used to do the same thing. I remember this one convenience store owner thought I was like up to no good because I was just standing there looking at the candy for like 10 minutes trying to decide what I wanted. Timmy's the same way. You got to give him a time limit. So I remember waiting and waiting and waiting. And I was like, all right, you got 60 seconds to pick what you want. And then you got 60 seconds to get it over there. It's like otherwise it's going to be like a 30-minute video of him just staring at these cards. Kenny says, I don't buy anything Panini. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing much Panini anymore either. I mean, we'll still bring you the new release preview videos, but I'm not going to be buying like tons of cases of anything from Panini, as their baseball products are probably going to suck now. Flawless might be nice if they put all Hall of Famers and stuff in there. I mean, that's kind of like, anyway, it's kind of like what you buy it for anyway, chasing after like Ted Williams hits and all kinds of like legendary Hall of Fame relics and stuff like that. But yeah, Optic and Prism are really going to kind of suck. There's Volpe for you, George. George, people are saying finally you're going to get a relic here. Doesn't Topps have inserts for Topps Knockout? They do. It's actually kind of cool, but it doesn't replace your hit. It's like a bonus. We found one of those. We gave it to the Oakland A's in the break last night. I think it's like $10. George Weinert, finally an autograph. We've been breaking for 57 minutes and we haven't found a single freaking autograph. Joe Adell, gold card. Finally, Simeon Woods Richardson out of 25, red parallel. There we freaking go. George Weinert. It took 7 boxes to get an autograph. Finally, 58 minutes to get an auto. We finally got it. Hey, maybe we'll go on a little autograph run now and start hitting a bunch of autos. But that is pretty nice. George, congratulations on that one right there. It did take long enough. Got the silver pack here as well. Who the heck is that guy? Worth maybe $5. Well, maybe it was a base, but since it's a red, probably worth a bit more. Hey, that's a nice pack, by the way. Logan O'Hoppe, Oswald Peras, and Gunnar Henderson. Pretty nice pack right there. Get those sleeves. And Derek Jeter in there, too. So George with the best box so far. Finally hits an autograph. About time. Maybe we're due for another one. Maybe the autos are going to be right smack dab in the middle of the case. Here's box number 8. This one is going to Brandon Kirst. So Brandon Kirst, let me fill out a card with her name on it for you. And we'll see what we have coming up. We're getting closer to the team break continuation, by the way. We'll be getting into those shortly. If you'd like to grab a spot in the team breaks, I'll show you what's still available for people that may have just joined within the last 20 minutes. As soon as my PayPal loads up so that I can, of course, my internet's going to go super slow all of a sudden. It's always great. There's the toilet as well. I'll go ahead and try this again. I don't know why, but maybe a different browser would do the trick. For some reason, Safari has been struggling for me recently. Chrome brought it right up. Hey, that guy called box number 7. Yeah, he was right. He was right. 2P says 7 boxes. Oh Lord, I've got I've got one at home waiting on me watching videos of Series 2 has me worried so far. I'm telling you, it's mostly relics out of the hobbies. It's not good. Another payment came over. Ed Berry and Jackie Roach for Break East. Let's get those added in so we have an accurate amount of how many are left. There's only one spot left in Break E if anybody wants it. Here's what we have left available for tonight. This is Break B. It's sold out. This only has one spot left. Break E. That's a mixer. F and G are mixers. Those have spots. J's Donruss. It has 12 spots. Another super mixer has about 13 spots. This is a blaster mixer that has spots. R is sold out. We'll be getting into that. That's jumbo. S is a jumbo round. There's spots there. T and U are hobby rounds. Still spots there. Those are team breaks. We might combine all those folks into one. And here's our personals right there. We still have about 10 personal boxes that we could rip if you guys wanted to. But now let's get back to ripping and get Brandon Kirst's stuff ready to go. You have a lot of jitters amongst people that have hobby boxes being sent to them on the way. Halo says, need a Series 2 versus Heritage Hobby. Who shows the first auto challenge? 7 boxes to get an autograph is rough. Yeah, it's not just this case either. Like I said, I watched another break, and I think they pulled 3 autos from 12 boxes. Which is pretty crappy. Trout hits another home run. What's he got? 14 now. Nice. Mike Trout's still doing it. Halo says, I want to sell my 2 hobbies and buy a jumbo stat. Well, the good thing for you is the hobby boxes have been increasing value because people are talking them up. Might be the only person out there saying go for jumbo over hobby still. Here we go with this next one. Strawman says, yeah, I'm calling next autograph will be box 11. So you're saying this one doesn't have one. There's Corbin Carroll, 88. We'll get that one sleeved up for you, Brandon. That's one of the top 3 rookies in this class. There's Cole Calhoun. That's going to be a gold card. Usually about 2 gold cards per box. 1 in 18 packs. Sometimes 1. Usually 2, it seems like. There's Volpe. So lots of folks getting Volpe. Sushi Boy says, I love your vids. Thank you very much for watching them. And oh, here we go. This is going to be a Volpe. This is going to be a nice silver right there. We got a new release, by the way, from Topps. I got to do it. Came in today, but just didn't have time to do it. It's the World Baseball Classic Special Edition from Topps. Finally came in. Jack Schwartz says, I still see a lot of people saying hobby has the better money parallels for Series 2. Hey, I mean, look, maybe, but I just showed you the last, or 2 boxes ago, there was 3 numbered cards in a hobby box with a relic. I still feel like jumbos are better. Basically what you would do is you just double the output of hobby and compare it to jumbos. We'll see what this one does. Right now, this one has 1 numbered card. It's a gold card. It'll probably be about 3 again. I say odds schmods. It's let's go off of the eye test here. Go off of your gut feeling. Do you really think these are better? There's an Icy out of 499. That's our 2nd numbered card. I'm telling you, I feel like jumbos are better. We'll do jumbos tonight, so you can kind of, if you're going to hang around for a little while longer, you'll see a whole case of jumbos opened up. Let's see what we've got going on here with this next one. For Brandon. Brandon Kirst, and it seems like every single time that that hit is going to be from the very last box. Let's see what we can find in here. Ross says, why'd you make them 5 boxes? It's so that the amount of cards are the same. There's 1,680 cards in 5 boxes, which is a little more than is in 3 jumbos. So I'm keeping the cards the same, like the total number of cards the same. The most part. Let's see what we have in this next one. There's Pedro Martinez. And we have a doubles card. This is out of $2.99. It's Jose Ramirez for Brandon K. All right, this is the hot stack. Seems like, I think every one in this case, the hit has been out of the fourth stack. Let's see. Keith says, from what I watched last night from Jumbos to this, I prefer Jumbo. I'll tell you what, I'll put a poll up after we do the Jumbos. What's better? For those of you that have watched both, we'll put a poll and we'll be scientific about it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like right now, like after ripping 8 boxes, we have 3 numbered cards from this box. The Jose Ramirez was number 3. And we have another. So, hey, maybe the tides are going to turn a little bit. Joey Meneses. That's a nice one right there. That's the best hit so far, actually. It is a rookie auto out of 199 for Brandon. So congrats on that one. 2 autos to 6 relics. I told you when we started it was about 3x the relics. And that's right where we're at. 6 relics to 2 autos. I think that's probably what it'll end up being for this one. But like I was saying, last year's that first top card comes tumbling down. Not last year, but last release, it was about 1-to-1, 50-50 autos to relics. Let's see what we got here, the silver pack. And these silver packs are about $20 a piece. I can't really tell you much about them, except I haven't pulled an autograph yet from the silver packs. And what we'll do is I'm going to start working on the Patreon packages soon. And when I do those, I'm going to be opening up a whole bunch of cases and taking out all the hobby packs, putting them into monthly packages and sending the packages off. Then I'm left with silver packs, and those go into 100 silver pack videos. So we'll be doing a 100 pack silver opening video at some point, hopefully within the next couple weeks once I accumulate enough packs. Box number 9 coming up next. This is for Jonathan Roberts. Let's see what we can find for you in this next one. Diego says, I got 4 parallels for my hobby box and a Father's Day. Now, do you count the silver foils as parallels? They're not numbered, so I know those are parallels, but I kind of ignore those when I'm trying to like gauge a box, because I mean, like the Jumbos have so many gold foil parallels. I'm just looking for numbered cards when I'm trying to figure out what box has the biggest bang to their box. I mean, the silver foils are nice, but they're not worth all that much more than base. Still decent though. Jonathan Roberts, let's see what we can find for you in this next one. Got Jose Buto right there. That's going to be a Mother's Day. That's our first Mother's Day hit. A little bit of a weird bum corner there on it. It's out of 50. That kind of stinks. We've got Wilmer Flores, so there's 1 numbered card. That's going to be a silver foil. Rafael Devers, 88 Topps All-Star design. Home Run Challenge card of Freddie Freeman. Still doing pretty well. Freddie Freeman OPS up there in like the 960s. Diego says, sorry, 4 numbered cards, not including the silver pack. 4 is pretty good. Ross says, were you affected today by the air quality alert? The sky was completely hazy today. You could still smell the smoke. I didn't smell the smoke, but it was hazy out here. It wasn't anything bad. We weren't outside today that much. Antonio says, invest in cards that gain value. Bowman first and rookie cards. Yeah, that's what I would probably go with, too. So long as you pick the right players, though. You can pick the wrong player, and the card will be worth nothing, though. Look at, like, Jason Dominguez cards. Not that his cards are worth nothing, but they have probably decreased by about 80% or more from where they were back in 2020. And everyone said he was the next Mike Trout. There's Corbin Carroll for you, Jonathan. Next pack up. Main Street says smoke was horrible here in Connecticut. Wow. And White Sox Tom says they canceled 2 games today because of the haziness and the wildfires. Yeah, I saw there's a news story out there on The Wire that some Broadway actress started like gasping for air and couldn't finish her show because of the air quality in New York City. Luckily here, I guess we're not too far downwind of wherever the wildfires are up in Quebec, so didn't get too much, but there is it definitely was a little bit hazy. I first noticed it yesterday. I was like, geez, it's hazy. It's not even that hot because it kind of like looked like it's that haze that you see when it's super hot. I was like, that's kind of weird. And then you guys are the ones that kind of let me know, I think yesterday, that there was wildfires. I didn't even realize that was what was causing it. Numbered card here out of 2023. It's our 3rd numbered card of the box. It's going to be a David Hensley gold rookie card. Ross says that his mom teaches in New York City. They made all the kids wear masks to walk to the buses. So, yeah, I guess not a bad idea. It's one time where the masks would probably work. Derek says it was orange outside where he's at. And Jeff says New York racetrack canceled races due to the smoke, wreaking havoc all over the place. And wow, so the tide has turned with the autographs. That's 3 in a row. 3 autos in a row. That's 3 autos in the case now. Up against 6. Is it 6? 6 relics. Yep, 6 relics. The first 6 boxes had relics. Boxes 7, 8, 9 have had autos. So we're on an auto tear. Josh Winkowski. All right, we'll see what the other 3 boxes in the case can do. There's Ichiro. Hobby has definitely regained a little bit of steam here. Thanks, Super Bruce. Says that he loves me, I guess. That's nice. Here we go with Jonathan's silver pack. And I've still yet to hit an autograph in any silver pack I've opened here in round 2. Chase says, what is round E at? It was at 29 spots sold about 10 minutes ago, and now it's sold out. Josh Velli sold it out. And Eric Groffel, unfortunately, I see that you paid, but a little too late there. So, Eric Groffel, let me know where to move you. I could put you in a similarly priced round, but I can get you your personal box, and then I could just move you to another round. I could put you into... The next closest one is J and K. Those have 17 spots to going. Maybe we can get another jumbo round going tonight, too, for spot S. So, break E is all sold out. I'll show you that right now. So, B and E are all sold out. We'll do those tonight. F, G, J, K, those all have spots open. N has spots open. R is all sold out. And then the other rounds still have spots available. S, T, U. Spots available, and then we have personals also. So let's get on to the next. Let's do this case. Finish off this case. Coming up next, spot number. What are we at? 10. This one is for Raul Vasquez. Personal box number 10 here. Donnie Cash says, love what you do for the hobby. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. So we get into this next one. There's the silver pack. Future says, how much is it to get into some of the groups? Well, these boxes here, they're $100. It was my pricing on that was $87. Plus I added some extra for shipping and the PayPal fees. PayPal takes like 3.5% or something like that. Albert says, I just got a personal box. I accidentally said break R, but S would work too. Hey, it's the same exact break, so same exact boxes, and we'll do that for you, Albert. Thank you very much. get you put in there. There's Jackie Robinson. We've got, hey, that Jackie Robinson's a blue, which is unfortunately not numbered. That's weird. I guess they keeping those hobby blues unnumbered. Andrew Velasquez is numbered out of 2023. There's Jordan Walker, rookie card. Keith says, I've learned so much from you. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. I've learned a lot from you guys, too, in the chat. It's kind of a two-way street, for sure. Lots of knowledge being shared around here in these live streams. Brian says, I still can't figure out where you get the time to get it all done. Godspeed to you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm helped out now because I have the summer off. What's the next Topps release? I think Tribute comes out on the 23rd. And I got to check if there's anything between now and then. I ordered a case of Tribute from Topps a while ago. There's Garrett Mitchell, significant stats card. If you want to know the new releases, the site I go to get that information to see what's coming up is Cardboard Connection. You can just Google cardboardconnection.com and type in new releases. And here's our first gold mirror image. It is Joe Ryan rocking the ladies' sunglasses right there. Nice. That's the first one we found of the gold mirror image variations. Very, very nice. Antonio says lots of knowledge about raccoons. Also, how long can milk last in a car? Very knowledgeable. Yeah, definitely. I said I had a raccoon problem. Had all kinds of folks had all kinds of information. Probably the average age here of the community, or the live chat is probably, I don't know, 40, mid 40s average age. There's a lot of knowledge that's been gained, a lot of life experiences. Some of you guys are in your 30s, some in your 20s, some 50s, some 60s, but I think mostly, if you look at my demographics page, I think it's mostly 40s is the biggest group. Future TV's 21. There's Manny Machado right there. We go to this middle stack, or actually it's the third stack. What's the longest game? That was the Cal Ripken Jr. game in the minor leagues with the, what was it, Rochester? Cal Ripken Jr. was the Hall of Famer that played in that game. Can't remember the amount. Was it 31 innings? It had to be suspended and picked up later on. There is Hunter Dozier right there. That one is out of 499. Anthony Volpe's in there as well. What would you suggest is the best way to sell base cards from this set? Strawman, let me know if I'm right or not. Was it 31 innings? That's my guess. Best way to sell base cards to get rid of them is if you want to make money off them and you want to get the most money possible, here's what you do. If you just want to get rid of them, just put them in a flat rate box and sell them on Facebook Marketplace and just move them that way in bulk. You'll get a couple cents per card maybe. You sell, I don't know, 2,000 cards in a flat rate box for medium, maybe 4,000 a large flat rate box. And you can maybe sell for like $50. Might be a cent a card or two. But if you want to get the most money possible, what you do is you take all your commons, you sort them all out by number, like that's card 585, and you get them all numerically ordered. Then what you do is you go on eBay and you make a listing, pick your card, and you have a drop-down selection box where people can choose the number they need to complete their team sets. And that way you can sell the cards for, I don't know, like I used to do that back in the day. I showed you, if I used to do it for 2011 update, I would sell 20 cards for $4. I don't know what it goes for now, but hey, you might be able to sell them for like a quarter a card, just commons. You can get rid of them that way. For the team builders, here's another relic. It's D.L. Hall, 7 relics to 3 autographs. At best, I think we'll get 4 autos. I don't know. We'll see if there's one more in the last 2 boxes here from this case. Definitely relics are prominent in Series 2. Once again, there's the rest of the cards for Raul Vasquez. Let's check the silver pack out and see if there's anything lurking in there. Yeah, if you really want to get the most money, it's a little more work. So, I mean, don't feel bad that you're charging more money for commons because you're doing the work. You should be paid if you're going to be sorting cards for hours and hours to do that so people can get the cards that they want. And those pick your teams. But if you want to maximize your profits on base cards, it's going to take work. Organize them, list them on eBay like that. If you just want to get rid of them and get a little bit of money back and just convert that into something else, sell them on Facebook Marketplace and just sell them in a bulk lot. My brother does that all the time. And he gets good money for them. Well, not good money, but like decent, like $50 for a medium flat rate box filled with commons. It's pretty good money, I think. Number 11 is for Reagan Peterson. All right, Reagan, let's see if you can find an auto in this. Jack says, I've got all my Series 1 sorted into teams already, just need to get them listed. That's one. Yeah, that's another way. You can sell them by team. You can sell them by player. You could sell lots of, like, I don't know, like, sort all your cards out, all your base cards, and do, like, Shohei Ohtani would be a really, really nice, expensive sell. But even, like, you know, someone out there might love, for example, Edwin Diaz. So on the back of that, you could maybe sell a lot of his for a few dollars. Maybe get about a quarter a card or so for commons. Greg says, I'm thinking Series 2 hobby might not be worth it this year. I haven't seen anybody pull anything close to breaking even on a hobby box yet. No big pulls tonight. Yeah, I agree with you. Like I said, I've watched a break or 2 of this, and I have not seen anything really either. Just a whole lot of relics. We've got Jesus Luzardo. Jumbo's where it's at yet again. Even though they walked it back a little bit, they made Jumbos just crazy good for Series 1. They're still good. Not as good, but they're still better than 2 hobbies, in my opinion. We'll be breaking Jumbo here tonight in random team break style after we do these personals, and we'll see what we can find in there. You also get an extra silver pack in there. You get a nice box topper. Top Gun said I've been sniping solid PSA 9s and 10s for less than the grading cost. Yeah, you can find some really nice pools right now. That's one of the nice things about the market being down. Alfonso says, that was a big raccoon. Yeah, I think it was a beast. It almost took up the whole cage. I'm glad to be rid of that thing. My biggest fear is I'm going to wake up tomorrow and it's going to be back. I dropped it off more than 20 miles away from my house. I hope it doesn't have some sort of like crazy good sense of direction. And I kept it in a cardboard box so it couldn't see anything. And also I was afraid that it would break out of its cage. So I like that extra layer of security when I was transporting it. Cage within it. What happened to this card? What? The couple cards here are damaged for you, Reagan, and it's weird. Let's take a look with all these like weird indentations, like bubbles on the card. It's Spencer Watkins. Looks like someone took like a quarter or something, just started like marking it up. Like, what the heck? I have not seen that kind of problem before. That is really, really weird. At least it's a Spencer Watkins, not one of the hit of the box. And this card has that too. There's some damaged cards in this box so far. Luckily, they're just common base cards so far. Hopefully, we don't see that again. I think that was a total of 3 cards, and there's a little bit of dimples. That's the dimple SSPs. Mark says, I went to the card store right before the dude wanted $90 for his. He's talking about hobby boxes there. Ross says it was the raccoon. Saw it yourself. Yeah, I was. This morning my kids were like, why is the ottoman up against the fireplace? I was like, well, you want to be safe. Here we go with this next one. Keep an eye out for those dimples once again. This Antivo P rookie card for Reagan. Kodai Senga's in there. It's hit time. There's another 88 Senga as well. Mark says, I bought the Tatis rookie PSA 10 for $40 the other day. I thought it was a good deal. That is a good deal. I think you could have maybe had that card a couple months ago for $30, believe it or not. It's gone up just a tad since he's been back. The Mix says, get that fireplace capped. Yeah, I got to call the chimney company. This chimney company. I was actually talking to them last year to get rid of these birds I had in my chimney. But then I just paid an exterminator to get rid of them. And now I'll have to call them back. Like, guys, I need you after all. Significant stats out of 75 on the Nate Eaton card. Autograph time box 11. I would bet you it's a relic, but we'll see. Can I cheat and see? It's a relic. Could see the thick stock card on that side view, and here it is. Randy Arozarena, game used bat. Relic. That's a grand total of 8 relics to 3 autos. And we got 1 box remaining in the case. So no matter what, the relics are going to win this relic versus auto war by a good margin. It's either going to be 8-4 or 9-3. Let's check out Reagan's silver pack. And Tony wants to see a big autograph in this. Let's see. Got Randy Arozarena again. That one's going to be a green out of 99. I haven't pulled an autograph yet from any silver pack either, so I'm worried those are going to be terrible as well. We'll see. Eventually I'll accumulate 100 of them. We'll open them up. This is the final one for the box or case. Box number 12. This one is going to go to Kevin Newman. Let's see if Kev can get something going here. The man says, once I had roof rats, the scariest thing to deal with. They were vicious, the size of a house cat. I thought I had birds up in my soffits, but I'm not so sure it wasn't the raccoon up in my soffits now. Just going back and forth. I went up into the attic to see if I could, like, see what was up there and kill it. Or, like, if it was a nest, knock it down. But there was no access point to them. I think the raccoon ripped a piece of the siding off and got into the soffits. Freaking thing caused a bunch of damage. But he's gone now. And here we go for Kevin Newman. Still looking for Eric Groffel. We got to move you to another round, Eric, because Break E is sold out. Albert just grabbed a personal box. And also a spot in Break R. So Albert, I don't have any more in R, which you said, but I do have one in S. I'll put you in S. There's the silver pack. All right, last one of the first case so far. 8 relics, 3 autographs is the breakdown. Ross says, you should do a separate video for hobby packs and silver packs. I feel like the hobby silver packs are way better. Well, that's good then, because most of the stuff I'm going to have are going to be the silver packs from hobby, because the jumbo cases, I do those in team breaks. And the hobby cases, I use those. I take all these extra packs that I'm going to have, and I send those in the monthly packages. So usually the silver packs that I do open are from the hobby cases. Jordan Walker right there. I'll get that one sleeved up. Robert says they chew wires too. You might want to go up there and look around. Oh, great. Yeah, it was chewing on. I noticed it was trying to chew on the cage. Hayden Wisniewski gold. I had I put peanut butter in there as the bait, and I put it on a piece of aluminum foil. It had shredded that apart. It was peeling off pieces of my deck and chewing on them. I was like, wow, I freaking hate this thing. I still had the compassion to take it and free it rather than just taking it over the lake and tossing the whole trap in the lake, which would have been a quick way to get rid of it, but not humane. Darth Bird says, you know any card stores in Southeast Louisiana? I do not. Just go on Google Maps or Apple Maps and just type in sports cards and see what comes up. Just as that would have been awful. Yeah, that would have been awful. I couldn't do that. I couldn't even probably do that to a mouse. Not that I wouldn't have wanted to, but I just couldn't bring myself to do that. I've had some field mice cause damage here as well in my shed and in my garage. There's Alexis Diaz. And we have the Claim Your Free Tops Now card. You get some credit here, $10. So Kevin Newman with $10 credit, and that doesn't even count as Panini points. That's the way you should do something like that, Panini. Take notice. Give them some credit. Panini points were so awful. Let them use it how they want it. Two-Piece says, I was raised in Baton Rouge. Keith Gidry says that he's from Louisiana also. We got some Louisiana folks in the house. Next stack up for Kev here. Let's see what we can find. Gonna be Jordan Diaz foil card. Buster Posey getting an 88 Topps All-Star card. Why has it mostly been... I gotta check the checklist on that. Like, is there older players on that too? Kind of weird because he's retired. If it's just active players, he would be on there. I'm trying to think if I've seen any retired players. I guess I have. Like, there was a Hank Aaron, so I guess there's older players on there. Got a vintage stock card right there out of 99 for the Seattle Mariners. And now here's the moment of truth, Kevin. Here's your hot stack. What's my overall opinion on the first case in Series 2? Overall, I gave Series 2, I think I gave it a B. B or B minus. For Jumbos, I'd probably give Jumbos a B plus. For Hobbies, I'd probably give them a C minus. We've found just I guess I'm a little disappointed that they're back to give mostly relics in hobby boxes, whereas last release for Series 1, they really upped the autos. It was 50-50, and here comes another freaking relic. Brett Beatty it's a rookie relic. It's a nice card. Kevin also lucked out and got $10 of Topps Now credit. But, so, 12 boxes in that case, 9 of them were relics, 3 were autos. Heather just finished the first round. Got that break D in the books. Good job, Heather. I think that was the biggest round of the ones that I gave you. So maybe the other ones will seem a bit easier after that. I think the other 3 were a little less cards, maybe a couple hundred cards. Break D was a 20 boxer. You're gonna get ahead of me, Heather. I only have 1 round sorted. I did 1 round today. I'm going to try to probably work on some tonight. Kevin, thank you very much. You're in the books. Should I go to a team round now, or should I do some more personals? That's the big question. You know what? Let's go to a team round. Let's do a jumbo box round right now. We'll get back to the personals, but the hobby's just kind of been really underwhelming. Maybe the next case will be better. But we're going to go to the jumbo round of Series 2. I've been talking the jumbos up, telling you that they're better. And now it's time to show you that they are better. So let me go ahead and bring up the randomizer, random.org. And what we're going to be working with, first up, we're going to do the first jumbo round that is sold out. I'll show you what we have left available here. Break B and E are all sold out. That's a Bowman retail. This is a super mixer. So we're doing those tonight. F, G are mixers. They've got spots left. J is Donruss. That has 12 spots left. K has 12 spots left. N has 20 spots left. R is what we're doing right now. It's a jumbo box round. S has about 20 spots if you want to get into the second jumbo round. T and U are both hobby box rounds. can get those. I'll probably move these over to try to move this one, so get this a little bit closer to going. And then the personal rips will pick up with Brandon, Justin, Eric, and Albert in a little bit. And Eric Groffel, by the way, we were sold out of break E, so we need to move you to another round or give you a refund on that portion of it. So let us know. But anyway, it's time for break R. And I guess I prematurely moved my computer off. Let's bring it back. I got the mixed consignment tomorrow. Here's all the names over here. Right here. So we'll copy all of these names. And we'll find the list randomizer and drop them in there. And we'll mix them up and see who you get. Now let's open some jumbo boxes now. George Weinert will have the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Ross Berenstein will have the Washington Nationals. There's your list right there. Everybody else. James Skypes has the Braves. Evan Mastaitis has the Baltimore Orioles. George Weinert has the Boston Red Sox. Kale with the Cubs. Sam has the Reds. George Weinert has the Guardians. End of Novelty has the Rockies. Philip has the White Sox. Keith has the Tigers. Ron Roberts has the Houston Astros. Ryan Figel has the Kansas City Royals. Robert Chase has the Los Angeles Angels. Lawrence has the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jerome has the Miami Marlins. Nathan Chaney has the Milwaukee Brewers. Ryan Figel with the Minnesota Twins. Steve Cahill has the New York Mets. Timothy Ray has the Yankees. Keith Guidry has the Oakland A's. Jose Suarez has the Phillies. Jonathan Lay's got the Pirates. Robert Chase with the San Diego Padres. Jonathan also has the Mariners. Adrian has the Giants. Jerome has the St. Louis Cardinals. Jonathan Lay has the Tampa Bay Rays. Keith with the Texas Rangers. Kale has the Toronto Blue Jays. And Ross has the Washington Nationals. All right, so break R. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. It's a jumbo round. Let me grab my jumbo case here. I only have one jumbo case left as of right now. I've got some more on the way. Sam got his favorite team. Let's see some numbered Spencer Steers. You must have the Reds. So, box topper of Big Mac. So most of those hobby boxes had 3 numbered cards. We'll keep track just for comparison purposes how many numbered cards are going to come from this. Probably 5 or 6. Break R is now underway. You get guaranteed auto with this, though, which is nice. All right, so here we go. First, we have Giancarlo Stanton. That's going to be a gold foil. Let's go to the Yankees. Nothing else going on in that first one. We'll just get right to the good stuff in these. I can't believe it's 11 o'clock already. This day has flown by. Here's the next one. We've got Keegan Aiken. That's going to be a silver foil. And nothing else going on in the second one of these. You thought the odds were better in hobby. Well, you get 1 in 18 golds in a hobby box. So if you buy 2 hobby boxes, you may get 3 golds on average. If you buy a jumbo box, the odds are 1 in 5 of gold. You might get 2 golds. But the, I don't know, the autographs aren't there in the hobbies at all. There's Ezequiel Tovar rookie auto. That one's going to go to the Colorado Rockies. So End of Novelty, who's got the Rockies, you got the first hit. So kind of a surprise. Rockies usually don't have a ton of hits. Nice surprise there for you, I would imagine. Like, wow, I actually got a hit with the Rockies. Not too shabby. Javier says, like, Spike Peeps. Thanks for the 80 folks that have hit the like button. I appreciate it. Next box up. By the way, so far we have 0 numbered cards. Lots of foils, 4 foils. And here's our first numbered card. It's also going to be a relic. It's Pete Alonso out of 199. That one's going to go to the New York Mets, which is Stephen Cahill. Stephen, congrats on that. Bradley got a clear acetate out of 10. Man, those are really tough pulls. That's an insanely tough pull. Michael Ciani is going to be a gold foil. We got a significant stats card. It's a blue border card of Aaron Judge. Nothing else going on there. Next one up. We've got Alex Kirilloff. Here's our first numbered card. It's Bryce Turang. It's a rookie gold 2023. Going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Nathan Chaney is going to get that one. So, Nathan, congrats. Next up, Kevin Biggio. Lots and lots of foils, silver foils and gold foils. Still only one numbered card. Man, maybe retail's just going to be loaded with numbered cards, because here's our second. That's a nice Frankie Alvarez right there for the Mets. Simeon Woods Richardson right there. I think he was part of the Jose Barrios trade. Two numbered cards, both golds. No icy parallels at all yet. Some boxes definitely are going to be better than others. Here's the next one. Chicago White Sox. And here's our third numbered card. There's the icy. It's Cal Isbell. That'll be an icy orange going to KC, Ryan Fogel. And here's our manufactured patch. It's Mickey, Detroit Tigers, for Keith Guidry. Last pack up. We still have 2 silver packs. We'll do all the silver packs at the end of the round, though. So we'll be opening 6 at a time. Got Yuli Gurriel. So that box had 3 numbered cards, which is about the output of a hobby box. So it does appear like hobby boxes are a bit better if you want to get some numbered cards, get some golds, maybe an icy. But the downfall, if you got to weigh that up against, is you don't get hardly any autographs in them. So where's all the hits, says Robert Pierce. I wonder. It's got to be retail. It's got to be retail. So we'll see. Let's check this next one out. Keep track of how many numbered cards come out of this one also, because maybe that was just kind of a dud box for numbered cards. This is box number 2 of the 3. We've got a nice Ken Griffey Jr. box topper card. Got the silver packs, which we'll put over there. And we'll see what we've got in this next one. Most autos aren't worth $100 though. Oh yeah, Mark. The average auto of a non-parallel is probably like $5 to $10. They're not worth huge money. If you start getting parallels of them though, then they're worth some cash. Silver foil of Tommy Henry for the Diamondbacks and George Weiner. And next up, we've got Griffin Jacks. And we're going to have an autograph in the second pack. It's Alex Kirilloff. Nice one right there. 1988 Topps design. Mark got 11 numbered cards out of 3 hobbies. Yeah, we've noticed that the hobby boxes have given between 3 and 4 numbered cards. That sounds about right. We averaged, what, about 3.67 numbered cards? That's not too bad. We're really going to be interested to see what the blaster boxes and hanger boxes and fat packs have. Here's our first numbered card. It's George Springer from this box. It's a gold. We had 3 numbered from the last jumbo box. Let's continue on here with this next one. Yeah, I do know Kirilloff went to Plum. He's a local guy. We've got Justin Verlander gold foil. And our second numbered card. It's Colin McHugh Black. To the Atlanta Braves, going to James Skythes. Also a big poppy in there. So there's 2 numbered cards. Still looking for the relic and the manufactured relic. Beej says, you're the best. Thanks, man. Just picked up 2 boxes of Series 2. Hope you get some good stuff in there. Call McHugh. Here's our third numbered card already. Only halfway through the box. It's Cal Isbell again. This one's going to be an icy green. Another hit for the KC Royals. So maybe this box is a little more loaded. Strawman says, where's the fire? Well, definitely not on these boxes yet tonight. Let's see what we've got in these next couple. Mark says it was cool. I went to Gateway, so we were playing Plum and everything. So I guess you got to see Kirilloff up close and personal. We've got Eggy Rosario, gold foil, which aren't numbered. Brian Reynolds. Here's our 4th numbered card of the box. J.D. Davis gold card for the San Francisco Giants. This will be for Adrian. 4 number cards. Obviously, is that Raccoon still playing in the chimney? No, Javier. Did you not see the end of my video? The boombox video is the resolution, the final chapter of the saga. You'll have to go and watch the last 30 seconds of today's video. There's Shea Langoliers. That's the relic hit. That goes to Oakland. Keith Gidry gets this one. Remote says, guys, like the video. It's 11:14 p.m. This man's still from packs for us. Thank you very much. Everyone has hit the like button. We are now at 86 likes on this one. Next one up, we've got the manufactured patch. Also, there's going to be a Jared Walsh. It's going to be Brandon Drury. It's numbered out of 299 on the manufactured Silver Slugger Award. So that was 4 numbered cards, not including the hit. A little bit better for numbered cards in this box. Let's see if there's a 5th one hiding out in here. And there's not. It's just going to be a silver foil of Yordan Diaz. All right. We still got the silver packs and one more box to go. Mark says, closest guy you saw was Mason Miller. You're buddies with him because to Waynesburg. I was bummed out he was out for the past series. That would have been cool to see him. Yeah, he really throws gas. Mason Miller pitched for Waynesburg College, which isn't all that far from where I went to college, Washington County. It's like a rival school. Robert says, take note whether relics are game used. Typically, they are game used unless they're rookies. Then they're player worn. Like, for example, this one right here, Shea Langoliers, it's player worn because he's a rookie. But most of the time, if it's a rookie relic, it's going to be just player worn. If it's a veteran, it'll be game used. I went to W&J, Mark. Washington Jefferson. 4 years, graduated there with a major in Spanish. Which is weird because I thought I was going to be a chemist or something like that. Most people don't go to W&J to major in Spanish. You would go, I don't know where you'd go for that around here. Maybe someplace like Pitt or something like that. Maybe larger school. Nolan Ryan, that's number 299, Legends of the Game. Nice one right there. That goes to the Houston Astros. Lourdes Gurriel and Jason Varitek. This is going to be an all-star autograph numbered to just 10. That's a nice one right there. This one goes to Boston Red Sox, George Weinert. So, George, congratulations on the former Red Sox captain right there. Jason Varitek. Got a Jordan Walker in there as well. Keith says, I didn't stay till the end of the Boombox video. I just went back and watched it. They sure do sound angry when they're caged. Yeah, I was not wanting to risk getting scratched or bitten. Will Benson, another numbered card. And another numbered card, 2 in the same pack, David Fletcher. So this box, I think that's 3 numbered cards already in just 3 packs. Actually 4 if you include the Jason Varitek. Mark says you guys are the Yellow Jackets, but your colors are actually orange and black. That's weird. There's Tony Kemp. Another numbered card, Kyle Tucker. So this one has been loaded with numbered cards. New Patreon member, Jonathan O, just signed up. Thanks, man. Glad to have you aboard. Keith says, that Trash Panda is just a little guy compared to the fat one currently on my deck. You gotta catch that guy. Those things... the one I caught scratched the heck out of my deck. I'm going to need to totally repaint my deck or reseal my deck. I needed it anyway. My deck has been needing work. Sadly, Rushman. Nothing else in there. Mark says, we were always driving up to Washington to hit up the casino or go to their favorite Waffle House. I lived there for 4 years. I never hit up the casino or went to a Waffle House. Maybe I'll have to check it out one of these days. Waffles sound good right now. I don't know why. I'm really hungry. I had DoorDash for dinner from some freaking fake restaurant called Burger Den. It's a ghost kitchen. It's out of Denny's. Denny's has 3 restaurants on DoorDash, and 2 of them are fake. One's called, like, the Meltdown, which specializes in melt sandwiches. I actually tried to take the family there one day. I'm like, I want to try this new restaurant. It's called the Meltdown. And I couldn't find it. I was like, it should be right here next to Denny's. Is it this Unity Brewing Company? Like, why would it be in a brewing company? I don't want to go. And then I looked at the address again. I looked at Denny's, and it was the same address. And this place called Burger Den on Grubhub. I think I used Grubhub. Was the same exact place. IHOP sounds good. I was looking at that. I should have got IHOP tonight. Actually, I tried IHOP, but they said that it's on DoorDash, but they said it's too far. Another numbered card said you're outside of the delivery zone. Did I see a dimple? I thought for just a second I saw another dimple, but I must be imagining things, luckily. Levi says, I hate ghost kitchens. I fell for the same thing. Yeah, you try to go to a ghost kitchen and it doesn't exist because they only make the food if you order it online and get it delivered. There's Jonathan Scope. We have Ronald Acuna Jr., 1988 All-Star Game Used Bat Relic right there. That's a nice one. We've got 2 packs left in this round. Steven says, been glad to see all the big pulls lately. Black Border Russian was awesome to see. That was a huge card, man. Raw, it's worth about $600. A PSA 9 is about $1,000, and a PSA 10 is like $2,600. So big card right there. I don't get my cards graded, so I'll probably end up either selling that one off, keeping it for the PC, or giving it away. There's a Ryan Howard. Is that a ding in the corner? Right there? Don't tell me that's a ding. What the heck? That's terrible. That goes to the Philadelphia Phillies, which would be Jose Suarez. I don't know. It's a great card for sure. I'm kind of leaning towards just putting it in the PC cabinet. Maybe giving away the Jackson Holiday or something like that. But I pulled a Kaboom Jackson Holiday on Monday. And now an Adley Rushman. Today, big auto. Black, or not auto, but black border, big parallel. Coming up next, we have the silver packs. Javier says, you get any smoke from those Canadian fires? Yeah, we have haze from it. That's not too bad. Byron says, I had a skunk in front of me going up my driveway last night, so I sent it. Paid my dog a couple weeks back. Thought him under the truck, yet he wasn't anywhere. And I walked back. So basically, you tried to run him over, and it didn't work out. Silver pack time. We got something upside down. It's going to be Masataka Yoshida. It's going to be a gold. That's a nice one for Boston. George Weinert. I'm still autoless on all silver packs. I haven't pulled an auto yet. I think I've probably opened at least 30 of these things by now. Between last night and tonight. Just not having the luck. These are fortunately cold in that round. All right, coming up next, we can do another team break round, or we can get back to the personals. What do you want to do next? Another team break or personals? If we're doing team breaks, I'll probably do Bowman Retail next. See what we can find in there. Why don't we let you guys vote? Here's a quick little vote. It'll only be available to vote on for like less than a minute. Start a poll. You get to pick the next break. Next break, question mark. Break B, retail Bowman boxes. Break E, super mixer. Or Series 2 hobby personal boxes. Let's let you vote right now. The vote has just gone live. And we'll see. You can pick the next round that we do. Let's see where we're at right now in terms of payments. See if we got any new payments coming in. You got to click on it, though, if you'd like to vote. Here's what we still have available if you're interested in any of these rounds while you can vote. So, break B, which is Bowman Retail. We've got E, which is Super Mixer. Those, we're doing one of those next, maybe. Or we've got personal boxes over there, which we might get into. These still have open spots if you want to get into these rounds tonight. And these are Series 2. Those have open spots as well. I see Eric Groffel just sent me a 1 penny through PayPal with a note attached to it. It's probably going to be moving to... Can't live chat anymore. What the heck's going on there? Are you subscribed? If you're subscribed, you should be good to go. Maybe that's the reason. Sometimes people inadvertently unsubscribe. That one's going to go to Break K for Eric. Thanks, Eric. Break K is now in second place for most spots sold after the sold out ones. Let's see what everybody picked. That was about a minute. The Super Mixer is ahead. Here's the voting totals. Retail B is in second place with 35%. Super Mixer is at 47%. And the purse hobby boxes, people are done with the hobby boxes. They only got 18% of the votes. So that's very telling for me. We'll do break E coming up next. I'll go ahead and end the poll. Thanks for voting to the 50-some people that voted on that one in that minute. Made my choice easy for me. So let's go ahead and run the randomizer for break E. It's a Super Mixer. Let's see what we've got. Here's all the names, all 30 names for break E. We'll copy those. Go over here, find the list randomization page, paste them in there, make sure that we have the right list. Josh, yep. All right, let's mix them up and see who gets what. Travis Williams has the first team. And we'll grab all 30 of these. And we'll read them off to you, and then I'll go grab that Super Mixer case. I have all the boxes there. We'll introduce the boxes to you. Travis Williams with the Diamondbacks. Brandon Matthews has the Atlanta Braves. Adrian's got the Baltimore Orioles. Jonathan Lay with the Boston Red Sox. Johnny Lucero has the Chicago Cubs. Raul Vasquez has the Cincinnati Reds. Josie's got the Cleveland Guardians. Ron Roberts with the Colorado Rockies. End of Novelty has the White Sox. Chelsea with the Tigers. Jonathan Lay has the Houston Astros. George has the Kansas City Royals. Jason Snyder with the Angels. Ed Berry has the Dodgers. Josh Villey has the Miami Marlins. Scott Varner with the Milwaukee Brewers. Robbie Gold has the Minnesota Twins. Joseph Scott has the Mets. Robert Chase with the Yankees. Ron Roberts with the Oakland A's. Justin Waltrip has the Philadelphia Phillies. Ron Roberts has the Pittsburgh Pirates. Philip DeLeo has the San Diego Padres. Ron also has the Seattle Mariners. Jackie Roach with the San Francisco Giants. Joseph Rubery has the St. Louis Cardinals. Reagan has the Tampa Bay Rays. Timothy Ray will have the Texas Rangers. Robert Chase with the Toronto Blue Jays. And Michael Minio has the Washington Nationals. All right, so break E. Let me go grab that box with all of the 10 boxes in it, and we'll get to ripping it. I'll be back in just 1 second. Looks like this one has a Bowman Jumbo as one of the boxes in it. Had to get a drink too. Get a purple prime there, which is probably my least favorite color. It's such a hard beverage to find anywhere. And whenever I see it in Walmart, it's usually just the purple, unfortunately. So we have Bowman Jumbo amongst these 10 boxes. We've got a Chrome Jumbo. We've got Chrome Black. Got a blaster of Bowman. We've got some Diamond Kings from 2021. We've got a Holiday Mega Box there from 2021. We've got a blaster of Stadium Club Chrome. We've got a blaster of Heritage. And we also have a couple of these lottery ticket boxes from Archive Signature Series, which I'm a big fan of. So we'll probably start with these, the blaster boxes, since they're kind of in the way. I'll do those guys first. Get a quick drink there. Haven't had a drink for the last 2 hours. The new box to put these in, 3200 counter. And away we go. Break E. We'll start off with the Stadium Club Chrome. Let's see what's going on there. Just wouldn't want to show you a PC video. I don't know. It's just not organized enough. My PC is scattered in different parts. Some of it here, some of it in my parents' house. All right, so we got 4 X-Fractors in here. It's Merrill Kelly. Brandon Lau X-Fractor. For a second there, I thought that was a green. It's not numbered. It is numbered. It's out of 99. It's an Albert Pujols Green Trophy Hunters card for the Cardinals. Get that sleeved up. So one numbered card in there. No autographs, unfortunately. We'll do the Heritage Blaster. These are available at Walmart for $25 a box. My case guy just reached out to me and said, hey, you want to buy 14 cases of blasters for Series 2? And I was like, I don't know. I already bought a bunch, so I don't know if they're going to be good or not. I'm a little worried after how bad Series 1 blasters were. I think I might have to hold off until I see what's in them. That'd be blasters for days. That would last me definitely a while. Eric Groffel, you're back. Hey, you figured it out. Welcome back. Let's see what we can find in this one right here. Heritage, such a paper-heavy product. Robert says, I've not been impressed with Series 2 so far. I gave it a B, I think. I might be inclined to drop that to B-. I'm kind of there with you. I'm not... The rookie class is... It's okay. It's nothing crazy. There's not like a major super rookie to chase. Like, you had Wander Franco to chase. He was a super rookie. Like a super phenom. Wander Franco was it in Series 1 last year. Everybody was all about him. Then you had J-Rod in the second series, everyone chasing his short print, and then again an update. Let's do the Diamond King box next. There's going to be some hits in this. 2 autos, or actually 2 hits. 1 auto, 1 relic, I think it is. If I can ever find the entry point. What the heck? There we go. I wonder if Diamond Kings is still going to be around with Panini losing the rights to the Players Association. Diamond King's always a little bit of a chore to sort out, too, because you got these defunct teams that aren't around anymore, and you got to follow the lineage and see where they go to. Like the Philadelphia A's would actually be the Oakland A's. The Montreal Expos would be the Washington Nationals. The St. Louis Browns would be the Orioles. The Washington Senators would be the Minnesota Twins, and yada, yada, yada. You got some spacers that will come out of this, though, which we'll put to use. Peyton says, I opened 2 hobby boxes today. I thought they were rather average, personally. Hey, Dylan Carlson. Nice. A Dylan Carlson autograph for the St. Louis Cardinals. That's for Jerome. So that's from his rookie year. It's numbered, by the way, too. It's tough to see. It's out of 99 on the side of that one. Not too shabby Christian Javier right there. It's a spacer for me to use again in the future. Let's check out the other side of the box. It should have a relic in it. Jerome says, maybe all the good stuff from Series 2 is in my jumbo and 2 hobby boxes that are coming in tomorrow. One can dream. I hope to get some good stuff in there. We didn't have much. Whole case of Series 2 hobby. What's even a case of those cost anyway? It's $1,200 for a case, something around there. And 3 autographs for $1,200. Like if this was March Madness, I probably would have sold all the cards in that case for maybe a few $100 tops. Just there wasn't anything really crazy in there. Heather just texted off to bed now. Good night. Heather, thanks for sorting. I hope to get caught up with you. You're probably ahead of me now. I hope to maybe sort a couple rounds tonight before I go to bed. Thanks for sorting. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you, and I hope you sleep well. There's Nick Neidert for the Miami Marlins. That one's going to go to Jerome. So Jerome with a hit. Spacer time. Got Mickey Moniak right there. Nothing else in there. Let's do this mega box since it's taking up real estate. in the middle of the screen. Any of the home field advantages in Series 2? Well, let's see. We pulled a O'Neal Cruz. I know he's in there. There's Mike Trout box topper card. Let's see what we can find in the Mega here. One guaranteed hit in the Mega. Usually it's a relic. After this, we'll do a bunch of Bowman. We'll do the Bowman round, break B. Then we'll see where we're at. And we'll definitely be doing more personal boxes tonight. Open a new case. Robert said, I always trust his tops, but not so sure about the new guys. I thought they did a nice job with Series 1 in terms of the autographs in the hobbies. I really liked that. I thought maybe that's a new thing. Maybe Fanatics is going to listen to us. We want more autos in the hobbies. Relics are cool in moderation, but now we're back to the way it was with way more relics than autos. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. Maybe it's tougher to put together the autographs and get a whole bunch of them, but maybe not charge $100 a box if that's the case. Maybe a nice price of a hobby box. Honestly, if I said, what should these boxes sell for? If you had no idea what they're listed at, I think Topps is selling them for $94.99 a box, $95 plus the tax. They're getting $100 a box on Topps website. But if I was just looking at these, and $69, $64.99, $69.99 is what I think a fair retail price on these hobby boxes should be, after what I've seen so far. So Ben Marquez, White Sox Tom says 75 to 80. They were usually, I think, around 75 in the 70s. Back in the day, a couple years ago. Metallic Snowflake right there of Gary Sanchez. He's started off pretty well for the Padres. We've got Francisco Lindor. That's going to be a short print with a Christmas wreath for the Mets. Michael King is in the house. What's up, man? So hope you're all having a good one. There's another short print. Matt Chapman with the Christmas hat on. What is going on with Joe Adell's foot? I thought for a second that was like some sort of Christmas shoe. Doing pretty good here. Caught the Raccoon. Got rid of him, Michael. So that saga is done. Top Gun says they should be about $60. I think maybe $70, $69.99 would be a good price. Let's do this blaster box next. $20.23 blasters for Bowman are good value. It says, or maybe they could put in autos that aren't mostly guys you got to Google to know they exist. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad call right there. They could maybe go back and get some guys that have retired that were like major stars when we were kids, but maybe not be like cost a whole bunch to get autographs signed of them. You know, I don't know, like guys like Doc Gooden would sign for. Eric Davis, stuff like that. Kevin Mitchell, non-Hall of Famers. Because I'm sure these guys get paid for signing. The rookies are the cheapest signs. Like, they might not sign for much of anything at all. Might just be happy to sign. There's Roman Anthony out of $3.99. Same as Vala, a couple hits there. We have a whole jumbo box coming with 3 autographs in this round coming up. In the meantime, let's go ahead and try out this jumbo box. It's the Chrome Jumbo with 5 autos in it. Was there a video of you pulling the Jimmy Page auto? I can't remember. Is there? When was that? I pulled some weird autographs before, but I can't remember. Here we go with the Chrome Jumbos. 5 autographs coming from this, and this is going to be probably guys you got to Google. I bet you, if you're a casual baseball fan, 4 out of these 5 autos you may have never heard of before. Let's see what we've got. If you're a big baseball fan, you'll probably recognize 3 or 4 out of the 5. Paul Goldschmidt, that card used to be worth $20. Now it's back down to about $1. Jake Cronenworth Speckle, the San Diego Padres. And Ronnie Dawson. Go ahead and get out your Google for him. Ronnie Dawson's the first hit. Was it Alice Cooper? Yeah, I think it may have been Alice Cooper. I can't remember. I was when I was in high school, I was a big fan of Led Zeppelin, so I feel like I would remember that one. I don't know. I've pulled a lot of hits, so sometimes they'll blur together. I know that I got Alice Cooper though. One autograph, Ronnie Dawson for the Astros. Astros, by the way, are owned by, who's got them in break C? Or break E, sorry. It is Jonathan Lay will have him there. So, Jonathan, congrats. Alek Manoah. That's a name you all know. He finished third in the Cy Young Award voting last year. His earned run average right now is .636, and he's no longer in the big leagues. Alek Manoah, Ray Wave out of 150, team color match going to Toronto. That's for Robert Chase. Manoah can't find a strike zone. He's walking like 6-point-something guys an inning, 6.3 guys an inning, or per nine. That'd be a really bad per inning. There's no Cruz will get that one sleeved up. I think last year he was walking 2.5 batters per nine. His walk rate is more than doubled. And he's just been awful. His record like 1-7. Big reason why the Blue Jays are dead last in the American League East. If he was pitching like even just almost as good as he was last year, the Blue Jays might be right in the thick of things. White Sox Tom says Alek Manoah started the wildfire from his jersey being burned. We'll see if he can turn it back around. Finish the rest of the stack. He should be motivated because he was like, I think he's like 1 year away from arbitration eligibility, which is big money. There is Jose Ramirez, and our next autograph is Jake Berger. That's autograph number 3. That one goes to the White Sox, which will be for End of Novelty with that hit. So that's End of Novelty's second hit of the night. Also had one with the Rockies in the other break. They're really sticking together. These base chrome cards. I can only imagine what this is going to be like in 10 years from now. People opening these boxes. There's a Lance Lynn purple speckle. Shane Baz there, and should have another autograph coming out soon. It might be an orange at the back out of 25. There's Alex Wells. I think that might be the 4th autograph. Baltimore Orioles take that one for Adrian. And we have a case hit. A case hit, Andrew Benintendi. Big old game-used memorabilia card for Kansas City Royals. George Weiner gets that. There's only one of those every 8 boxes. It's a case hit. Unfortunately, it's not a huge name. This Benintendi, kind of a common. So we try to crack our way through the rest of these. And there's the final autograph. It is going to be that orange. It's Tyler Gilbert. It's out of 25. 25, Tyler Gilbert going to the Arizona Diamondbacks for Travis Williams. So, Travis, congrats on that. Let's see what we should get into next. Got the whole Bowman Jumbo box still to do. Let's try our... No, I like to save those for these. I don't know. Do the Bowman one first. I like my lottery ticket boxes a lot. Save those. Try some jumbos and see if we can locate a Drew Jones auto. There's 3 autographs in this box. Good luck to everybody. White Sox Tom says Benny Bombs doesn't have a home run yet this year. Can't call him Benny Bombs anymore if he doesn't have a dinger yet. He's approaching like Jose Abreu territory. Jose Abreu finally got on the board after 2 months without a dinger for the Houston Astros. Let's see what we got here. Big free agent signing. Not looking that good if you can't hit that well. Luis Garcia out of 299. The Baltimore Orioles is the first numbered card. Jackson Holiday there as well. We've got, wow, nice autograph. Adiel Amador out of 99, top 100, 45 on the top 100 list. Going to the Colorado Rockies, Ron Roberts gets that one. Very nice. So Ron Roberts with an auto. There's Jefferson Rojas out of 499. Anyone see the Reds game early? Asked Robert. I saw Ellie De La Cruz's home run. Smashed that thing. Almost went over the right field back wall. I've been there at batting practice a bunch of times, and I don't know if I've ever seen anyone hit one way up there. I think the closest I ever saw was Pedro Alvarez put one up in that vicinity, but never like the top row. I don't think I ever saw one go out of Great American Ballpark. I think Adam Dunn may have done it a few times I've heard about, but Riley Green out of 399. And here's the next autograph. That's Lazaro Montes out of 299 for the Seattle Mariners. Guess who's got it? Ron Roberts. With that one, good thing I got a drink in here. Go through the rest of this stack. Yeah, I think it was like 357 feet. An absolute moonshot. Can't wait to see what that guy does every day. I'm going to have to start checking his stat lines. Give me a reason to look at the Reds box scores. Got a Drew Jones prospect card right there. And nothing else going on. On to the next one. Got Corbin Carroll, the second fastest runner in the big leagues behind Ellie De La Cruz, at least home to third on a triple. That stat was shared by someone in the chat earlier. After this, we're doing break B for a bunch of Bowman retail boxes. We'll see if we can hit hopefully 4 autographs out of there. 4 out of the 5 boxes. I'm hoping to have autos. Then after that, we'll see where we're at, and we're probably getting into some more of the hobby boxes. Did a whole case of those. Seems like people might be over those, because they only got like 17% of the vote for what you wanted to see next. And some of those votes were probably people that had those hobby boxes that want to see them ripped a little earlier in the night. Hey, here's a good one. Justin Crawford for the Philadelphia Phillies for Justin Waltrip. So Justin Crawford, a lot of folks have him as number 2 or 3 prospect in the whole release. 2 packs left. There's Riley Green. And we've got Brian Acuna. That's going to be a Lunar Glow. And Tony says that was a nice hit. That was a pretty nice one right there. Justin Crawford. We've pulled a couple of his big autos over the past 2 months. We've done a lot of Bowman, pulled a lot of Justin Crawford. Last pack. The only Drew Jones of the box right there. It's a paper. Not including that insert Drew Jones. I'm not counting that one. It's lottery ticket time. We got 3 boxes left. Signature Series. With 1 active player, 2023 Signature Series, we've got Matt Manning Pro Debut Minor League card from 2020. It's numbered to 16. So Matt Manning, even though he's not on a professional team there, he's with the Detroit Tigers. So that's going to go to the Tigers. This one is going to go, who's got the Tigers? Chelsea Shields gets that one. So Chelsea, congrats on that hit. Next up, it's, I like Signature Series retired. Save that one for last. Do some chrome black now. Brian says that box beat all of Series 2 combined. Series 2's been struggling tonight. We've got Christian Pache, Jesus Sanchez, and Vladdy, which is numbered out of 199. So numbered Vladdy for the Toronto Blue Jays. That would be Robert Chase. And the hit is going to be a nice Andres Jimenez Super Futures card, number 299 for the Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians are owned by Josie Hilton. So, Josie Hilton, I think this is your inaugural first team break with us. You get a nice hit right there. Congrats on that one. And we've got one final box before we get into the Bowman retails. It's going to be this Signature Series box of 2022 Retired Player Edition. I love these Retired Player Editions. And here we have a Hall of Famer, Scott Rowland out of 44. Very nice card right there. Scott Rowland to 44, Cincinnati Reds. Raul Vasquez is going to get this one. So, Raul, congratulations on this. That is a nice one to wrap this one up. All right, on to break B, as in Bowman coming up. Let me go ahead and put some spacers in these so I know that those cards are for break E. Get a little divider between. Now we're doing Bowman, as in Bowman retail. If you'd like to grab a spot, I'll show you what we have left here at almost midnight. You can keep running this as long as you like. No more work during the summer. So we have, this is what we're doing right now, Bowman retail. These break F and G are mixers. Those have spots left. J, which is Donruss, has 12 spots left. K, which is a super mixer, has about 11 spots left. The Bowman, or the 20 box mixers have a bunch of spots left. Then for Series 2 jumbos, we have spots left there as well. 1, 2, 3. Breaks all open. I'll probably combine T and U together to make that one go a little faster. Then we have got some personal rip spots as well, if you want to couple those up with any of those. But in the meantime, we're going to do these Bowman retail boxes. Go to the randomizer and get you a team, and then we'll rip these open. All right, randomize them, and let's see who's got what. Samantha's going to have the first box. Wow, Sam, you've got the Arizona Diamondbacks. How about that luck? Got the best team. Copy that and paste it. And let's see what everybody has. Sam's got the Diamondbacks. Ron's got the Atlanta Braves. Then we've got Ron also getting the Baltimore Orioles. Robert Chase with the Boston Red Sox. Brett Marshall's got the Cubbies. Jeff Boland's got the Cincinnati Reds. Ron Roberts with the Cleveland Guardians. Giovanni has the Colorado Rockies. George Wynant with the White Sox. Kevin Newman with the Detroit Tigers. End of Novelty has the Houston Astros. Ron Roberts has the Kansas City Royals. James Wiseman with the Angels. Timothy Ray's got the Dodgers. Ron's got the Miami Marlins. Partmart has the Milwaukee Brewers. Nick's got the Minnesota Twins. Ron Roberts with the Mets. Philip DeLeo's got the Yankees. Jared has the Oakland A's. Brandon's got the Phillies. George Wynant has the Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Connor's got the Seattle Mariners. James has the San Francisco Giants. We got Antonio with the St. Louis Cardinals. Ron with the Tampa Bay Rays and also the Texas Rangers. Michael Mishkin has the Toronto Blue Jays, and Jared Pender has the Washington Nationals. So there you go. Let's get all these boxes. Count them out. Should be 5 of them here, and there is. I'm hoping for 4 autographs from these. Let's go ahead and get started. Break B with the retail Bowman boxes. And then after this, we'll get into the hobbies. Or the next closest one to selling out is break K. Needs 12 people to hop in on it. Break K is, if it goes tonight, it'll go. Otherwise, we'll do it on Tuesday. And I'll probably throw an extra box in to sweeten the spot up a little bit. Try to divide these up evenly amongst 3 stacks. Well, this is, what's the verdict on the reverse negatives and Donruss? Intentional or not? Probably intentional, I think. Ryan agrees. Beach says that, how about that Gem John Gray through tonight? Complete game, 1-0 loss versus the Cardinals. That's rough. Do your job, pitch a complete game and get a loss. It does happen. Every now and then. And Steven says, ladies and gentlemen, over the past few weeks, there's been a Marcell Ozuna sighting. Well, he started so terribly, so he was due to kind of rebound. I think he finishes the season strong. Marcell Ozuna back. See what we've got in here. Hoping for 4. I'm hoping for 4 autos from these 5 boxes. And also I get to stock up once again on some spacers. or sensors, I guess. There's Matthew Liberatore. It's going to be number to 250 for the Cardinals. Cardinals were randomized to go to Antonio. So Antonio's got the first hit from the box. Keeping an eye out for all the Drew Jones cards for Samantha. Another spacer. Next box up. Jeff Wise says, forget Marcel's in. I can't wait for him to go. He was a complete waste of money and a bad person to boot. Yeah, didn't he like have domestic abuse charges levied against him or something like that? And I don't know. He gets to play. Trevor Bauer doesn't. I don't know. Jeff Wise says, yep. Let's see what we've got in this next one. Spacer. We've got a Lunar of Randy DeJesus right there. And we've got Mikey Romero out of 199 for the Boston Red Sox for Robert Chase. Another spacer. Let's put that in my spacer stack. Got one more stack here. There's Justin Crawford. No autograph yet. Cummins says, I hate the Trevor Bauer situation. He is such a genuine dude, and I love his YouTube stuff. Yeah, he's a really smart guy too. Like his pitching breakdowns and everything. Really smart guy. I also watch his YouTube videos. Kenny says, I'd love to see the Pirates get Bauer. I was actually hoping he would. He would have signed with anybody if he would have. All you got to do is give him the minimum. But he was, I think he was colluded against. Rob Manfred hates the guy. I don't think that's any secret. Trevor Bauer was always an outspoken critic of Rob Manfred. All right, here we go with the end of this box. We'll see if we can pull an autograph out of here. Beat says, too bad he can't even perform in Japan. What's he doing in Japan right now? I know there's rumors that he got sent down to the minor leagues, but it was kind of like fake news because he actually chose to go pitch in the minors because of a rainout. He wanted to stay on his regular schedule. There is Max Muncy. Now you got me curious. I want to find his stat line. There's Anthony Volpe right there. How's Trevor Bauer doing over in Japan right now? Let's see. Sometimes Baseball Reference will have the foreign league stats. Let's see what we've got. He hasn't pitched in the league since 2021. No, they don't have him. They don't have his stats on here, unfortunately. I wonder where I could find those at. Could probably go try to find the NPB website, but I probably won't be able to read anything. It's probably all in Japanese. There's Christian Cerda for Samantha with the Diamondbacks. And we've got Michael Deson out of 99 green for the Baltimore Orioles for Ron Roberts. Got an Orioles shirt on today, by the way, which is fitting enough. Wear an Orioles shirt, pull an Adley Rutschman Orioles out of 72 hit today. That worked out. Box number 2. Unfortunately, no auto in there, so I'm hoping we heat things up now and start pulling some autos from these. Usually 75% of these boxes do have autos. It stinks the first one starts off not being an auto box. Yeah, what if we could find Trevor Bauer stat lines in NPB? Let me type that in. Maybe a simple search of Trevor Bauer Japanese stats would yield something. Baseball Reference says they have his Japanese stats. College, minors, and Japanese stats. Oh, they're there. They do have them. Trevor Bauer has played in 2 different leagues. He's pitched... I'm confused here. He's got 2 different stat lines in Japan right now. I guess the JPCL is probably the more senior league, I think. And he's got a 590 earned run average there. And he's got 4 games in another league, the JPEL. He's got a 205 earned run average. So the more, I guess, I don't know what the difference between the leagues are. I don't know much about Japanese league stats. He does have 2 different stat lines there. If you want to look up for yourself, you type in Japanese, Trevor Bauer Japanese stats, and it's the Baseball Reference page I'm looking at. Do I have any Cal Ripken autograph cards? I did, but I auctioned it off. I bought one of the cards, Joe, and auctioned it. .560 ERA, 2-2 record right now. That's not great. But there might be an adjustment period over there. Next one up. Jacob Flores says, hey, Ron, do you sell any of the cards that you get on these breaks? Would love to take some of them off your hands. Ron Roberts has been, he's been pulling some good stuff the past few weeks for sure. Also got that J-Rod freebie coming his way in his next package. Let's go on to this next one. Beach says that Trevor Bauer will never pitch in the major leagues again, and that's his best guess. If I had to bet on it, I hope it's not true, but you might be right. He's 32, so if he comes back next year, he'd be 33. It's a time when some pitchers start to hit their decline years. Trevor Bauer still hits 99. He threw 99 over in Japan. There's Miggy out of 199. And there's some pitchers that can reinvent themselves and pitch into their late 30s and do quite well. Look at Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. Adam Wainwright still have had success into their late 30s. You just got to learn how to pitch with diminished stuff. It can be done. Still no autographs. Next stack. Strawman says goodnight. It's midnight. Gonna wake up the wife and wish her a happy anniversary. Nice. Happy anniversary, man. Alfred says we're lagging right now. I'm watching it on my laptop. It looks good to me. I don't know if there's an audio lag or not, though. I have it muted, otherwise it'd be very annoying. Let's see what we've got going on here. There's Brock Jones out of 199 for the Tampa Bay Rays. That one's going to go to Ron Roberts. I've got 3 more boxes left in this round. Then we got some personals to do. Some hobby boxes. Here's the Lunar Glow. It's Gilbert Herrera. Jordan Lawler, and we've got Wilbur Sanchez on the sky blue. The audio is a few seconds off, says Zero. Let me fix it for you after this box. What I'll do is I'll close the YouTube app and open it back up. Usually that'll fix it. It'll be like a 5-second delay. Let me do it right now. How's that? See if that fixed some things. Jeff says, if you want to look at someone that could pitch with that arm strength, look no further than Greg Maddux. Towards the end of his career, he barely hit 90. And he still made batters whiff. Like Greg Maddux, one of the all-time greats. He was one of my favorites. Used to love watching him. I hated the Braves for a while, but I loved Greg Maddux. And he was doing it against the big steroid guys, too. That was the game when, man, offense was at just all-time highs. And just everybody was hitting 30, 40 home runs. But Maddux was still coming in with ERAs in the ones in some seasons. What was his best year, like 1995, I think? Hit his lowest ERA. What was the ERA 95, like 1.8 something? Let's look it up. Love Baseball Reference. Greg Maddux. 1.63 in 1995, and it was even better in 1994, 1.56. What a beast. Those were like some of the biggest home run steroid years. There's Jorge Ruiz out of 399 right there. Before his time, sticky stuff, that ball moved a little too much. You think Maddux had some sticky stuff going on? Maybe. Well, there was definitely sticky stuff being used even before him. Gaylord Perry was a master at doctoring that baseball up. Got a Simon Juan out of 180, shimmer. Kenny 2.0 says that that Bonds needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I agree with you there, 100%. Just got a notification there's an air quality alert for my town until June 9th. With all that smoke. June 9th would be Friday. Jeff Wise says 1994 was the crazy strike year where the Expos were statistically the best team in baseball. They're way ahead in the East. Yeah, that really stinks. I wonder how that would have changed everything. I think the Expos might still be up there. That kind of was, right after 94, and all their good players left the free agency, and then the collapse happened, and then even like less than 10 years later, they're playing half their games in Puerto Rico, and then they're like, all right, let's pack up and move to Washington. Coma says the smoke is rough here, dries out my eyes and throat. Yeah, I wonder what you can do about it. Is it even like indoors? Like, is it getting in your house? I would imagine it's probably everywhere. There's Marion Boyd, green shimmer, first autograph hit finally. That one goes to the Philadelphia Phillies, and that's for Brandon Kirst. Brandon with the first hit. We've got a Francisco Lindor out of 250. Still 2 boxes left to come after this one. You still doing an extra box for that break B for the delay? Hey, thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot. Did it say there's a box added to it? I can't remember. If it's delayed a week, I had an extra box. Let me check on Patreon and see if I advertise that or not as an extra box. Let's see here. Now on sale 2023. It looks like that wasn't advertised for this one because it wasn't delayed a week. Sushi Boy is here. Hey, Sushi. That's one food I've never tried before. Never tried sushi. I don't know if I ever will. Brent said to send a super chat. Did I miss it? There it is. Hey, thanks, Brent. Sorry, my chat's a little buggy. I can't see it on my phone like I'm used to anymore. I can only see it on my desktop or my laptop over here. So $3 super chat from Brent's Card Break says, hope all is well. Thanks, man. So if you want to check out Brent's card breaks, you can go to his channel and give them. They've got 438 subscribers. Let's go ahead and, if you want to go over there and support him, here's the link. It'll take you right to his page. Right there. Just posted it. Grey Wolf bought Series 2 from Family Dollar. 2 packs. It was $1 a pack. I didn't realize they ever had the Series 2. I didn't go back to Family Dollar after I got the Series 1s. But I guess that makes sense. What if you could pull any of the short prints? There's Drew Jones for Samantha. Grey Wolf just subbed to you, Brent. Thanks for supporting him. So purple, it's going to be Glader Figueroa out of 250. Spacer will toss off to the side. Marco Luciano right there. He's kind of a falling prospect. Has been doing so well. And Brent says that Ellie De La Cruz is hitting 500 after just 2 games, which is pretty awesome. Kevin says, I wish there were more Bobby Cox cards, autograph cards. Yeah, come to think of it, yeah, I guess he doesn't sign that much. I don't think I'm trying to think if I ever pulled Bobby Cox autographs. Yeah, Hall of Fame manager, you would think that they'd have some autographs of him floating around. 2 boxes left in break B. Steve says he's very ill right now. That's not good news. He's got to be getting up there in age. How old Bobby Cox is now? I wonder if he's hit the 80s yet. In his prime, it always seemed like he was kind of older. In his prime, I think, like the Braves' prime in the mid-90s, always seemed like he was probably like 60. '80s to '90s, says Jeff. Wow. He's up there. No one could get thrown out of a game like Bobby Cox. He got run out of an all-time record. I think he's got the record for most ejections by a manager. Albert misses the short prints from Series 2. They'll probably be brought back. I mean, the gold mirror images are cool, but yeah, how many times do you get thrown out? Like over 163 or something like that? Like more than a full season worth of games. Next autograph, it's going to be Jackson Wolf for the San Diego Padres. That one's for George Weinert. So congrats on that one, George. And we've got Oswald Prosser for the Yankees. It'll be a yellow out of 75. That one's for Philip D. So Philip DeLeo will take that one. 162 exactly. I knew it was right around there. Couldn't remember if it was 162 or 163. That's pretty crazy. Drew Jones, chrome card for Samantha. So he got tossed out of a whole season's worth of games in his career. It's 162 games in an entire season. Booney's on the way to the new record. Aaron Boone. Guy loves chucking his gun across the field with the sidearm. I don't know. How many games has Aaron Boone possibly been thrown out of? He probably won't be around for as many games as Bobby Cox. Earl Weaver was pretty feisty also. Hey, Kyle. Let's see what we've got coming up in this next one. There's a Drew Jones Spotlight card for Sam. Am I going to any card shows? Sushi Boy, I'm thinking I'm going to head to the Washington Crown Center Mall next weekend. There's Jesus Baez to 150 for the Mets. That'll probably be the next one to get to. I haven't been to a card show in about a month. There's Ronnie Simon, Lunar Glow. Come on, found a hobby shop near him that had some 2021 chrome hangers for just $14 a piece. That's not too bad. Those used to, when those first came out, I think they were $30 for a chrome hanger, weren't they? Somewhere around there. Got the autograph very early in this box. There's Kumar Rocker out of 75 for the Texas Rangers. He's out with Tommy John now. Susie says, I'm going to the Dallas card show. Go check them out. People always tell me, head to the Dallas card show. It's the greatest. But it's just a little far for me. I'd have to fly down there. It's a little tough with kids and stuff. Next stack. Holden says Barry Bonds was intentionally walked over 650 times. Most home runs of all time. Yeah, in those 650 at-bats, you probably got to figure he would have hit at least 40 more. He probably would have hit 800 if he wasn't intentionally walked so much. And a lot of those intentional walks were in his prime when he was hitting a home run like every other night. So he may have hit 50 more. Let's see what we've got in this last stack. We've got one more box left for B, and then we're doing some personals. Another Drew Jones. Dallas or the Burbank show are the two best shows besides the Nationals, says Tom. It's too bad they're both so far away. There's Kyle Harrison first. And we've got Eric Brown. Lots of color in these retail boxes. Out of 75 for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jackson Chorio right there. Kind of having a really average year in the minors right now. Got another spacer. And now we're on to our last box for break B. Barry Bonds, he used like a 32-inch bat, too. He used a smaller bat. He would choke up a little bit, and his swing was just so lightning quick. Just those wrists, such quick wrists. You could not get one by inside on him either. Like, I don't even know how he would hit him. It would be like an inch or two inside. He would still pull it out of the ballpark and keep it fair. Last box for break B here. Friends Card Breaks is near San Diego. Not a lot of card shows out there. That kind of stinks. All right, let's see if we can get a third autograph. The first two boxes didn't have an auto, which is disappointing. Kind of set us back a little bit in the auto hunt. Got Riley Green. And here comes a pink. It's going to be, wow, Drew Jones, first Bowman Chrome. Pink, what is this one worth? That one might be worth a couple $100. Let's go ahead and call up the eBay. eBay.com, Drew Jones out of 199, 2023 Bowman. Drew Jones, 199 Chrome. This one is currently listed on eBay. Wow, $699. Now that is that's the list price. There's one at $699. Buy it now. That's a huge pull right there. That might be the biggest one of the night. Let's see what one is sold for. Man, looks like maybe some of the ones that are sold are like 76 or 4. Who's asking that much money for that? Yeah, it looks like these ones might be worth at most 125. So somebody, I guess there's one person that has the pink on there, and they're trying to maximize their output there by jacking the price super up. $500 some dollars. Still about $100 card, $70 to $100 there for Samantha. Out of 199, is Drew Jones back yet from his injury? It's time for a Drew Jones checkup. Let's fire up the old baseball reference page on Drew Jones and see if he's been in any action recently. He got hurt, hitting 175 in 10 games. I don't think he's been back yet. I don't have game logs on here because I can't see when he last played. So, not a very great start to his career with the injury, but there's Austin Charles out of 299. Still a lot of hype on him. He's only 19 years old. Once he gets healthy, he could start raking. Jeff Weiss says once he starts hitting bombs again, he'll be selling like crazy. Yep, his card's already pretty valuable, and he'll just go back up again if he can start picking up the minor leagues. Daniel says they need to quit with all the watered-down retail. Actually, the retail boxes that were open right here are the best option for getting color. Lots of parallels. Way better than hobby. I hope we can find another autograph in here. Caminera's a good one from the Rays, yep. Let's see what we've got in this middle stack. There's an Ellie De La Cruz in there. We got Cam Collier, one of the top prospects in this set. That's out of 150 for the Cincinnati Reds. Another spacer. Anthony Volpe right there. And now we're down to our last stack. Steven says, I can't believe Bichette's cards aren't more valuable. I've said that multiple times. I've said that Bo Bichette has led the league in hits the last 3 years, including this year. Where's the value at? People just don't see. He gets, I guess, overshadowed by Vladdy, even though he's having a much better year than Vladdy is this year. He's got him beat by like 100 OPS points. Comment says that whole prospecting thing is baffling. Why would I buy a Drew Jones numbered for more money than a PSA 10 Trout? I don't know. I try to point that out all the time by highlighting all these examples like Jason Dominguez and Robert Posson and Byron Laura. People were paying crazy money for Byron Laura in 2020 Bowman Chrome. Aristides Aquino. The list goes on and on and on. Mike Trout is just once in a generation talent. Like, people were saying Jason Dominguez is the next Mike Trout. And they were paying like he was already Mike Trout. That's the problem. We've got Yasser Mercedes out of 250. Yeah, that's like buying a big chunk of dirt and being told there's a chance there could be gold in here, and you just pay. You got a piece of polished gold you could have that's all been processed and everything, a nice gold bar, or you got a piece of dirt and there could be the exact same gold bar in there, and you're just paying for the dirt and hoping that it's going to be the gold bar. Like, I don't know. I don't get paying thousands and thousands of dollars for prospect autos when they haven't proven a thing yet. I wouldn't do it. But, you know, some people would like to take that chance. It's a very risky thing, prospecting. The cards could go up a little bit. Like if you pay $1,000 for a nice auto, it could go up to $2,000 or $3,000, but the chances are that it's probably going to go down. That's prospecting. That concludes break B. Unfortunately, disappointing autograph output there. Only 2. But a nice Drew Jones. We're going back to the personals of Series 1 right now, so buck for these. Well, let's see who's coming up next. We left off, we did 12 boxes, so Kevin Newman was the last box we did. Now, spot 13. This is for Brandon Matthews. Back to Series 2. The auto to relic count is 9-3 right now from the first 12 boxes from the first case that we opened, which is very disappointing. I was hoping that Series 2 would be just like Series 1 in terms of the autograph output. I never checked the autograph odds, but I got to believe that they're just really, really down from where Series 1 was. Jeff says that analogy explains why jumbo hobby boxes are $700. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Top Gun, that's a great point. You're probably better off buying $5 autos of prospects than paying $500 or $5,000, because you never know. Those $5 guys, sometimes they turn into big money. Let's see what we can find in this one. All it takes is them to get hot. Inline Lawn Care says that you sent in for F. Alfred said the lag is still off. All right, let me check the lag real quick and see if I can fix it. Maybe that did it for you. We'll see where we're at in break F, and look at this. Another freaking relic. It is Jose Altuve. Looks like this case, they've switched the hits up on us and put them in the first stack. It's now 10 relics to 3 autos. 10-3. Relics blown away. All right, Brandon, so you got Jose Altuve. The good news is that he's probably going to be a future Hall of Famer. Like him or hate him, that's probably what it's going to be. Let's see if we can find any parallels in here. Usually there's 3 numbered cards in these hobby boxes, maybe 4. Got a Jordan Walker rookie card in there with the sleeve for you. Sushi Boy says Ohtani or Trout. For me, if you're going to offer me an autograph, I'd probably narrowly take Trout, but not by much. It is a hard question. Ohtani's better overall right now just because he can also pitch. Their stats are similar for batting. Very, very eerily similar in terms of average, on-base plus slugging, and home runs. They're all really close. But because Ohtani can pitch, he's the better overall player. But Trout's been doing it for longer, and Trout's one of the all-time greats. Ohtani's on his way there, but he still needs to pitch more seasons to become an all-time great. It's Brad Boxberger, our first numbered card of the box. Got a home run challenge card right here. It's going to be Yordi. Jacob says that Ohtani will be the face of baseball when his career is over. When his career is over, he's kind of the face of baseball right now. Who is the face of baseball right now? I don't know. Mike Trout's always been a little shy to be kind of like the official face of baseball. Sears' Trout could be at such better records he had, if not for the injuries, taken most of his last 4 seasons. Well, 2020 was a COVID year. But yeah, he was on the injured list on and off past couple years, lost some time. Yeah, if Tatis wouldn't have been suspended, he probably would be. He was on his way to being the face of baseball, yeah. Cover of MLB The Show. Recognizable name, flashy player. A lot of people definitely liked Tatis. There's Jose Buto. That's 2 numbered cards in this hobby box. We already got the hit. Still have yet to find any autographs in any silver pack from any configuration of this. Trout's still only 31, so he has a few more years left in his prime, hopefully. Usually a baseball player's prime goes until about age 32, then they start the decline. Tatis has probably ruined his career. I don't know about that. He's still really young. What is he, like 24? Santi Volpe. He's got plenty of years left to... he could have more 40 home run seasons. There's Jeff McNeil. This is going to be a foil. Anyone see Jeff McNeil not being able to pick up a ball in the outfield the other day? Kept dropping it over and over again, like it was covered in grease. That was different. And our 3rd numbered card, Matt Wallner, in there for Brandon. Here's your silver pack. Eggy Rosario Clemente, Tristan Casas, Joe Musgrove, again. No numbered cards or autographs in silvers. Sometimes they have some numbered cards. All right, Brandon, thank you very much. On to the next personal rip. It's going to be for Justin Waltrip at spot number 14. Get your name put on a card. Get another box for you. Let's see if we can find a hit in this one. This will probably be... We got 3 more boxes left, and that might be it. We got Anthony Inline Lawn Care grabbing a spot in round F. Round F is probably not going to go tonight unless a bunch of people hop in on it. So, Anthony, I'll add you to the list. And I will beef up that break a little bit. I'll toss an extra one in there since it'll be delayed a week for next week. And we'll get it sold out for you and rip it next weekend. Justin Waltrip here. I'm really wondering if there's more autos in the Hobby Heritage or Hobby Series 2. Both seem to be so relic heavy. Well, relics are easier to make. Somebody said that, came in the break, said they found out you can make 700, is it 700 or 7,000 relics from one bat? I think it may have been 7,000. I don't know, but so they are more inexpensive to produce, I would imagine. That's why they give more of them. Nothing yet in the first stack. First stack in the last box was kind of cold. We had a relic in there, but there was no numbered cards. Got the Anthony Volpe rookie card, which will sleeve. Not a single numbered card in that stack. For Justin, Steve Newman's calling a big auto in this box. Let's see if that happens. After Justin in the on-deck circle, at spot number 15, we've got Eric Groffel coming up next. And then Albert. Then that might be it for tonight. So we've got an out of 76, Jace Peterson, Independence Day. It's an all-aces card of Hunter Green. And hey, look at this. The J-Rod home field advantage. Very, very nice. What a beautiful card that one is. That one's going to go. Since this is a personal, Justin, you get this one. No team breaks. You're not losing this one to the Mariners. Awesome card right there. The J-Rod show. He's coming around. J-Rod, his average was 205 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's up in the mid-240s now. Power's coming around. So he's going back. Little sophomore slump to start the season, but he's almost back. Home run leaders card out of 299 of Bo Jackson. It's a pretty good stack right there. It's Colton Wong. And on to the next one. White Sox Thompson says that J-Rod's the best hit of the night from Series 2. What's it even worth? $50 maybe? What's the J-Rod home field advantage worth? All right, Justin, here we go with this third stack. Still looking for your hit, although that J-Rod's probably going to surpass any other hit. You got a blue of Rafael Devers. Jordan Walker rookie cards in there also. Hey, you got the J-Rod 88 Gold Cup card. That's not too bad. A couple of nice J-Rod cards in your stack. Chipper Jones, Hall of Fame, Legends of the Game card. Niles pulled the Adley home field advantage from a hanger from Walgreens. Very nice. What are the best rookies to pull in Series 2? Probably Jordan Walker, Corbin Carroll, and Anthony Volpe are the top three, depending on who you ask. Some people may put other players in there like Kodai Senga or Josh Young. Some other nice rookies as well. If you look at it for who's doing the best right now, it'd probably be like Corbin Carroll. But Volpe might be the long-term guy. Masataka Yoshida would be another one right now doing great, but he's like 30 years old, so long term he's not going to be worth much. He'll be okay for a few years. He might be great for a few years, but he's not going to be a Hall of Famer or anything like that. I don't think we've got the autograph or relic. Hey, we got another autograph. Here we go. Cal Stevenson. That's 4 autos. 10 relics. 4 autos is the output right now from the hobbies. So silver foil, Derek Jeter 88 is in there. And that's it for Justin's box. Got to check out your silver pack before we let you go. Unfortunately, nothing in there. Nice Clemente, though. Next up, spot number 15. We got 2 boxes left currently. Eric Groffel has 15. Doing a little bit of personal breaking tonight. Here it is. There's our silver pack. Steven says the silver packs have been freezing cold. I know. I haven't even hit a single autograph yet. Like I said, I've opened probably at least 30 of them. So far, I've opened about, how many jumbo cases? A case and a half, plus another preview box. So right there, that's 10 boxes. So that's 20 packs right there. This is the 15th. So I've opened 35 packs after I do that one. I haven't pulled a single auto yet in 35 packs. That's a bad sign. We'll get 100 packs together and see. That's a better sample size. Always love doing those 100 pack, silver pack videos. Aaron Judd's significant stats cards. This first stack in every hobby box in this case is just a complete dud without any numbered cards ever. Let's move on to the next one. Deuce Man pulled a Reverence patch auto to 5 of 5. Man, that's quite a pull right there. I love pulling reference patch autos. It doesn't happen all the time. It's pretty rare. But we do pull them every now and again. Second stack here for Eric. There's Jordan Alvarez. We've got a Javier Assad. That is upside down for what reason? I don't know. I don't see a designation on it. It might just be a collation anomaly. Zach Plesac gold card. Joe Adele, another collation. Oh, it's not an anomaly. It's a silver foil. What's up with Joe Adele? Remember when everyone was all about Joe Adele, myself included? A couple numbered cards there, both out of 299, by the way, for you, Eric, which is pretty nice. Anthony Volpe rookie card. Joe Adele, just a quad A player, like really good AAA player, but never can get it done at the major league level. It's time for our first Joe Adele checkup of the year. He's not even in the big league this year. Hasn't even played a single game in the big leagues. He's at AAA, and he's mashing. Wow. He's got 18 home runs at AAA with a 958 OPS, 278 average, 593 slug. He's killing it. He's a AAA beast. Man, Joe Adele, maybe he just needs a change of scenery. Absolutely killing it down there. White Sox Tom says $103 on that J-Rod home field advantage. That's a pretty good card right there. So congrats on that last one there, Justin. That's a big hit. Sushi says, Jabs, I just want to say thank you because you started collecting, and someday I hope to be in a break. Awesome. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Zero says that he wishes that Adele had been better on the Angels. Yeah, maybe he just needs another shot. Adele just got called up, man. About time. 18 home runs. Nasty says Ellie went in yard today. I actually saw that one. 457 feet. Almost left the stadium. That was a majestic moon shot. Ellie De La Cruz, start opening your 2022 Bowman. There's Rodolfo Castro advanced stat. You have to start trying to track down some 2022 Bowman boxes before they shoot up in value. Well, they're probably already creeping up just after one game. Hey, there's Joe Adele. Is he going to come around? I don't know. He's got a lot of talent. He's shown off in AAA, but it's not translated at the big league level just yet. There's Kyle Schwarber right there. Kyle Schwarber's been doing terrible this year, right, Phillies fans? What's his average? Like 1 something? Time for a Kyle Schwarber checkup. Kyle Schwarber's hitting 173. Wow, that's terrible. His wins above replacement, negative 0.6. 16 home runs, though. So even though with that terrible batting average, he's still 5% better than league average. His OPS plus is 105. He was so good last year. 46 home runs last year. Still had a low average last year, but man, could he ever club the ball? So, I don't know. See if Schwarby can come around a little bit. Definitely having a little bit of an off season for him. How late am I staying up? Till we're done. I don't know. Stay up until we're done with all these. Which, right now, it looks like... So, on base percentage, it's like 322? I wouldn't say that's good. 322 is below average, I think. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. He still can draw walks. That's why it's up there. Can't buy a hit. He's got more walks than hits. That's why that on-base percentage is somewhat respectable. But 322, it's not a great on-base percentage. If it was up and above, it's like 360, 370, that would be pretty good. What was his on-base percentage last year? 323. It's about the same as it was last year. But 2021, it was 374, which is when... That was his all-star year. He was an all-star in 2022 also, I guess. Spencer Watkins, silver foil. And Eric Groffel's got a silver pack. This is the 35th silver pack that I've opened. And I haven't pulled a single auto out of any of them. Eric's in the books. Let's check out our PayPal. This might be the last one. We'll see. See if anybody else is grabbing a spot in any of the breaks tonight. And this is the last one. Albert Artiga is going to get the last one of this evening. So these other breaks, these other spots, we will continue this break on Tuesday. Continue the team breaks on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, I will throw an extra box or so for them being delayed a week. And so what I'll probably do is breaks T and U. I'll combine those spots and call it break TU. Break S will carry over. And also the other ones, which would be F, G, J, K, N. We'll go over those super mixers. Holden says the Pirates are making the playoffs, FYI. I hope you're right. I will be at all of their playoff games if that's the case. I'd love to go to more games. Maybe this summer get to a couple more. I used to have a season ticket plan every year from 2007 all the way to 2019. So that's like 13 seasons. I went to almost every game at home. The only games I would miss would be the ones that were during school hours, like the 12:35 getaway days. But then now I go to like 2 a year, 3 a year maybe. And I love going to games. But just with all these kids' activities and stuff, it's tough to go. We've got Anthony Rizzo, and it is going to be a relic. So the final count is 11. Was it 11 relics or 12? 12. I think we've got 4 autos, right? I think it was 4 autos to 12 relics is the final count. Something like that. The only thing we take away from it is there's way, way more relics than autos in Series 2. Which makes me not able to recommend hobby boxes to you. I know that there's a added chance to find gold cards. They made the odds a bit better to find numbered cards in hobby, but I don't know. I think that I'd still go with Jumbo. Holden says they're not a fluke anymore. Mitch Keller, I think, leads the National League in strikeouts. He's been great. He didn't pitch all that great his last start. But he's got 94 strikeouts right now, Mitch Keller, which is really, really, really good. He's doing great. Not leading the league anymore. He looks like he's been passed up. He doesn't have black ink on his stat line. But he does lead the league right now in games started. He leads the league in complete games. He leads the league in shutouts. Mitch Keller leads the league in wins, and he also leads the league in batters faced right now. So he's doing great. 80 innings pitched, 90 strikeouts. Strikeout rate has spiked up this year. Walk rate has gone down from last year. Oh, yeah, Strider's way ahead. For some reason, I think Mitch Keller might be number 2. Strider's already like on his way to 300 Ks. I forgot about Spencer Strider. Last time I checked it, he was at 109. He's probably more than 109 now for Spencer Strider if he's pitched again. I feel like I checked him a few days ago. We've got a gold card of a Jose Buto. Chad Pinder is going to be a silver foil. Yeah, 50 strikeouts per month will get you on pace for 300 Ks. We'll see if we can keep it going. He needs to be at 150 by the end of June. Harrison Bader is going to be out of 299 on the Icy. Got a Francisco Lindor home run challenge card in there. Caleb says, I said hobby box last night would be better, but now I boldly changed my mind. These were not very good. Jumbo is what it is. Jumbo is what you got to go with. Yeah, I would agree. I think Jumbo is what you got to go with. Now we'll see how retail pans out because, as you've seen, if I'm going to recommend a box to somebody that's new to the hobby, they're coming in saying, what can I buy? I would recommend Blasters of Bowman as the best value that's out there right now in retail. We'll see. Definitely, I would say buy Blasters over the hobby boxes of Bowman because they're so expensive. You can do better buying 10 Blasters than buying one hobby box for sure. Way better. Get a bunch of numbered cards, maybe 2 or 3 autographs. Got Zach Plezak here, gold out of 2023. A couple upside down cards here for no reason. Now we're down to our last stack. We also have a silver pack left. Money said pulled a home field advantage Corbin Carroll today out of his hobby. Other than that, it was pretty much middle of the road. That one card did pay for the box. That's always nice when that happens. What do you think is the best hit out of Series 2 tonight? Wow, I don't know. Sushi said they're going to bed. All right, Sushi, thank you very much. Yeah, Series 2 has been very disappointing. I can't even tell you what I think the best hit is out of Series 2. It's been kind of rough. Here's the last stack. Probably the J-Rod. Home field advantage J-Rod worth about $100. That Adley Restaurant Gold Cup card. All Aces card right there of King Felix. We've got Victor Reyes silver foil. There's Willie Mays All-Star card, and we're going to wrap up this advanced stat on the Will Brennan. Wrap up this break with the silver pack here for Albert. Continue breaking on next Tuesday. Have some more rounds for you there, and have an auction tomorrow night. It's going to be the mixes stuff, so if you'd like to check that out. Let's see what we've got. An upside down card, and it is going to be Ryan Mountcastle. It's an autograph, finally! Our first auto. It took 36 silver packs to get one. Ryan Mountcastle, numbered auto to 50. That's a way to end the night with end on a nice high note right there. Very, very nice right there. Ryan Mountcastle. That one is for you, Albert. So, Albert, congratulations on getting the only autograph from any silver pack that we've pulled from Series 2 tonight and also last night. And that is it for this evening. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to have a double upload day for you. I've got these World Baseball Classic boxes that Topps put on sale way back in like March. And they finally got them all ready to go and shipped. And I think there's a good chance of autographs in there. So I'll be breaking those open tomorrow. I'll probably put those for sale tomorrow on Patreon. And also we'll have Throwback Thursday for you tomorrow as well. So, folks, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Niall says they got a hobby box coming tomorrow. Hope you don't get a relic. Chances are, got about a 67% chance that you do have a relic in there, unfortunately, from what we've seen from the hobby boxes, is they're very relic friendly. That's all we have for you tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.